shift came to an end. Bayor met up with Rooney at the botany shop.
Yeah.
I was trying to be less simple than plant because I was like, it's called something else. But anyway,
Home
bought a
Depot.
nice little bonsai.
Not a sponsor.
What? It's like, what just happened? Anyway, Rooney tried to go in to buy some magic plants, but was disappointed as the shopkeep quickly changed it to close and scurried off in abject terror. Y'all went to go interview the other. Not yet. Rooney goes to find Rustle at the wide, and as he's walking down, looking around, Rustle notices two guards come out to follow him with the intent to do harm. Rustle uses one of his disappearance powders to get the group them away. Rooney starts to play some mischief on the guards using his ability to do still image to replicate himself walking and disappearing. After a little while of that, everybody meets up at the wide, and I believe you go over to. Didn't you meet up with them in the where they were hiding up on the roof, Russell and Rooney?
Not up on the roof. No.
You were in the alley.
So, Adrian and Bayor go to Peter's Potions, right? Talk to them. We talk to Bill. Then we leave there. That's when the guards do their thing, and then our little buff boy is hanging out with Rooney and
That's right, it was Oliver.
Rooney and Russell.
So Oliver goes into the alley. Unbeknownst to everybody, he is followed by something. That something stays with Oliver and Rooney until Adrian and Bayor catches up with them at the wide. Bayor, using detect magic, detects creature under the illusion spell. After making some broad comments, the creature gets spooked and runs away. No one engages it. At this point, Adrian and Bayor decide to go question the other possible witness. Along the way, they find that Adrian's rival at the Velvet Room is dead in the alley beside it, as this is a place where they all go buy dresses and such. Adrian proceeds to question the lady. Doesn't find anything of interest. You guys come back and decide that you do have enough evidence to at least get a warrant to search the premises, but Russell wants to check the tunnels underneath. As he goes underneath with everybody sans Adrian, who does not want to be down in the sewers. Russell leaves everybody grouped up and goes off on his own with a time limit of you don't hear back from me in an hour, 2 hours. Come in, guns a-blazing. As he gets to the underneath the manor, he overhears with a great perception check conversation between Matthias and someone he considers his master gods. And that is where we left off. Questions, concerns, comments, we'll begin.
I do have a comment. We did talk to Matthias right outside of his comment.
Oh, yeah. That was more for show. No, but anyway. Matthias actually did come out to the wide and engage you all in conversation right after you scared away his invisible friend, and pretty much admitted to doing everything y'all think he has done, but gives zero shit because he doesn't think y'all can prove it, and is not the least bit scared of you guys.
Perfect.
All right. So, Russell.
And he looked at and killed Bayor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He didn't kill Bayor. Bayor just lost consciousness.
My perspective.
Right.
Lost consciousness and stop breathing.
There's no stopping of breathing.
Happy ending.
That didn't make it roll death saves.
Where are your tickets? But I need.
All right. Russell, hearing the thank you, Gallus, it's just
Something like an angry word.
just he will take a moment to collect himself. Listen for a few minutes longer to see if he can catch anything else. Presumably no. And then he would start to make his way back. Still remaining stealthy. And then this time not stopping so often. Listen or anything, he's just making his way.
The bird on Jack.
Trying to reroll stealth.
Yeah.
It's got 15.
All right. Roll for the bear. Kidding.
So you're a little Rustle.
Oh, dude.
Jimmy's a Rustle.
All right. As that conversation's happening, he's making his way there and he's making his way back. What do you three do?
Hanging out.
It's been like an hour and a half, right?
I don't know how far he was going, and every
It was only about,
6 days.
with how slow you were going, it was probably about 15, 20 minutes walk. Conversation itself was probably 3 or 5 minutes. So we're looking at probably half an hour of just chilling for these guys. If they wanted to do that whole time.
Okay, to remain stealthy. Or a very bad version of it. Because we're sitting there, you're not. I'm like, you can't just sit still. Just rustling happening.
Oliver's just doing like push-ups.
push-ups and shit. I know you made it.
Can't hurt me.
I got told by Greg Manley today that I stink.
Like, the smell stink or
Not today, but
So when you said you got told by Greg Medley today, that was why.
no, he told me that there are certain days that I smell bad.
I thought you meant he didn't tell you today. He just said he told you today.
Hell, man. I asked for
I'm
it.
surprised he has a sense of smell.
Supposedly a very good one. Not to smell me, but so. He's like looking Hannibal Lecter, man. He's like,
all right. Y'all make it. Well, you make it back, not y'all. So you make it back to the group.
Yeah, he would, whenever he's within earshot, he'd be making himself known. Nobody didn't actually see him coming. Presumably.
Any of you guys jittery enough to shoot on sight? A sound.
We're just hanging out. Stewart.
They know you're there.
We need to get to the exit. As he's passing, he'd just be putting his hands on him to just kind of usher them forward.
so you get a little string out.
Yeah, cool.
If I remember right, there's two of y'all I can't see, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Hence why the string is out.
Just dragging behind you. You're not holding it or anything.
Russell is also doing his little.
We follow.
Then once they get to the actual exit,
Okay.
they would stop. We should talk down here.
So we can talk now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Quietly.
Yep.
And then, who is this we speak of?
Well,
Damn.
Matthias.
I don't know what Matthias's voice sounds like. I'm picturing Gallus's voice, or hearing Gallus's voice as an Arius from Diablo, where it's just the super deep, like, "Who is this we speak of?" And, oh, all right. And then he essentially repeats the entire conversation.
All right. Oh, wait.
Cool. Pull up the recording. Jamie, pull up that video of the monkeys throwing shit.
Sure. Pull it up, Jake.
No, we're fine.
I mean, I got it.
Do you think he knows who we are? I don't think he knows who he is. Has the person you hired found what we're looking for? And some other shit I can't remember. And the important part. Thank you, Gallus. At that point, Russell's invisibly looking at the
Yeah, because yes, he is.
Who are you?
So, did we learn anything from that?
Isn't Gallus the person who we think hired Wookir?
there.
Oh, okay. So it's like, oh,
Yes.
and of course he's like, just where your voice was going to be coming from. He's kind of looking around there. Are we making the assumption that you're the creature?
No.
Well, they're looking. Wilkir would only do this.
Was Wilkir looking for a living thing, or was it?
Wilkie was
specifically
looking
clear?
for something to find some.
And then they were talking about as well the creature like being in the city but not being found yet. And so what might be happening is they have leverage on Wilkir. That's why he's doing it.
They would have found me by now.
Maybe, but
It's not like I go a lot of places.
that's fair. But it's not you. It's Wilkir needs to find the thing and then to find something else. But it might just be difficult.
Wind it back for some of us. What's a Wilkir?
Yeah, I'm lost.
My mentor?
Okay. So, yep.
About 5'6", really angry. Wood elf, very good shot.
It's been missing for months.
Yeah, we've been on that case for just a little longer than we've been on yours.
Okay, so what's your mentor have to do with Gallus? And Gallus
It's a fun.
is the boss of Matthias, right?
Sounds like it.
Yes.
So really, it's not Matthias that we're needing to... I don't even remember what we're supposed to do.
We were trying to get Matthias to leave.
So really we need to get Gallus to want Matthias to leave.
Technically, yes.
So why don't we just offer to find a thing for Gallus and do a better job than Matthias?
Well, you do remember Matthias offering you a job to find something.
Well, we were offered a job.
We
I
waited.
failed my fucking sleight of
And
wink.
Dick never showed up.
Yeah, and then Richard, he never came.
What's up?
So like now what?
We tread carefully.
But yeah, that's not a bad idea to try to find the thing, but we got to know what it is.
Yeah, so we go
But
ask...
what helps you find something else? Do you think your master might know what we could try to be looking for?
You have a master
Master's
now?
a strong word.
Sorry, teacher, associate,
Tutor.
I don't think he's
Some fucking
I like
guy.
that.
tutor, yeah, tutor. Yeah.
He seems to be fairly shut in.
I mean, he might be, but also he might be able to tell us at least what to look for.
For him to tell us what to look for, we need to have some idea of what we're looking for?
Well, we're looking for something presumably that helps you find somebody or at something.
And we know that it's got to do something with the extra plane planner.
Something to do with the planes?
Well, the upper and the lower ones, the
Yeah.
angelic celestial,
Uh-huh.
and then the demon devil,
Yeah.
and then being released. I mean, that's a clue.
That is. But
Maybe it's a thing to find the thing that will close the hole that someone's pushing these things through.
maybe, but
Kind of like holes in the city that I didn't accidentally tell and have them shut that down.
You can't see, but Rustle, he's tracking. He's picking up what you're fucking putting down.
so
He pecks you real angry.
He goes, oh.
You'll suck.
you pull an execution from fucking a few minutes.
Just like jumps on his shoulders, just starts pecking his eyes out.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay. And it means Wilker's around, but how could he get around everywhere and us not having seen him? Does he work exactly like you?
Exactly.
Because I'm just trying to figure out how he stayed incognito for so long.
Well, he probably doesn't stand in the middle of the street sometimes.
That's true. But with your base passive, he doesn't have to be looking in the city either.
That's true. That's true. So he might be out and about looking somewhere. Wait a minute. They talked about the paladins not being around. Oliver, do you know if they were sent somewhere for a mission?
And why would they leave?
Well, I mean, if there are demons and devils roaming around because cults are running rampant.
But if they are, but why wouldn't they stay in the city unless they were going to possibly maybe find where a cult was located and shut it down before it got into the city?
I mean, you literally just said the answer.
He's right, you know.
But I mean, I asked Father Forthill, maybe he'll know, but I don't think he really gives them orders.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I think if it was a well, wait a minute.
Who does?
Usually it's the high priest or the divine direct.
That's it, right? That's what Shiro was saying. He just prays.
Yeah. I mean,
God,
usually.
are you there? It's me, Bayor. Where did the paladins go?
A Riddler piercing the shit.
Oh, you guys.
Sucks to suck.
So, as y'all are
my
waiting
head.
patiently for that, you start to hear something in the water. So, you guys have exited the tunnel system, which is taking you into the sewers, which is much more not well traveled, but much more accessible. And you guys do hear water being displaced rapidly as something is moving closer to it.
Unless you guys want to fight something, we should go.
All right.
Can we light something?
I think you can now. If we're further out.
Yeah, you may not want to
So I'm
light
gonna
a
give
flame
you
right now.
guys
Oh, well, the sulfur, yeah, or the gas, the methane. Just
a
like
quick
low.
look.
Those work.
It'd be some backdraft.
The game
Okay.
kills themselves.
So this is the entrance that he took you into the sewers, and he walked around here. And imagine that this wall is kind of like a hidden wall, and this is
we
how
have
it.
to imagine.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing shit.
And this is a hidden wall
Get
that
better
he
math.
used to take you guys into
Okay,
the hidden
Gotcha.
underground tunnel system.
Gotcha.
So you guys are roughly either in here or out here,
Mm-hmm.
wherever y'all want to be.
Wherever Russell stopped us.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been essentially, yeah, pretty much right at that entrance because he wouldn't want them to fuck up the sneaking.
Yeah.
Jack. Hi. Roll a perception check.
Disadvantage.
This is a sight. No, not sight. Hearing.
Okay.
This is to detect if y'all can pinpoint which direction the displacement of the water is coming from it being echoing on the walls.
Got it. We must triangulate. So here's Smoke first, since he's got advantage. Smoke, you let me down. Perception, you say, would be 9 for Smoke. $15 for Oliver.
10.
10, 15.
15.
Mine is 10.
Okay. 15 and up. Can one of y'all roll me a d4?
4.
Alright. Y'all get the gist. I'm going to give you 2 directions. One of them's not right. This way or this way.
It's either over here or over here.
Yes.
Well, the good news is, if it's coming towards us, we're pretty much gonna have to fight it
Oh.
if we want to get out the way we came in.
You know another entrance to the sewer is up this direction. That's nearby.
Or
But he knows that. I don't know. Because he's familiar with the
is this
town.
a portion of the sewers that Oliver has had to expunge from vermin before?
Yes.
Or there is another way.
Hmm.
We just kind of go out straight and then kind of the opposite direction that we would go if we went out the way we came in.
Okay.
Can't see it.
It is getting louder.
Let's light a torch. Let's move.
Yep.
Oliver will light a torch.
Y'all move quickly or stealthily?
They can move at a
It'll be
normal
that
pace. Oh, wait, that's only tracking.
Only for like travel.
Probably
travel.
quickly if we have the torch lit.
Yeah.
We vacate
Okay.
with
moving fast.
expeditious.
Alright, everybody roll me initiative. This is not necessarily meaning it's going to be a fight, but I want to see.
Starting to burn out. Smoke's coming off a Smoke's paws. Go as soon as the tree lights screen. She immediately hits the wall and dies.
Alright. Come on.
No.
Oops. Alright. Rooney.
12.
23.
Switch it.
Sorry.
First initiative with a +8 is an 11.
Yeah. 22.
So, 2 of you guys get going, but however, this thing is faster than the other 2, so it does catch you guys in the act of leaving. So, we are going to have the fight.
Well,
Well,
two
y'all
of
can
them
still
are gonna have a fight. The other two get away scot-free. Because the monster's name is Scott.
Pilgrim?
Versus.
Alright, so I'm going to zoom in a little closer so we have the map, but...
Scott Pilgrim
Hand?
versus the world.
I love it. I saw it when it was released in
Yeah.
theaters for the 10 year.
It's so good.
So we'll say you 2 got a little bit farther ahead. Y'all can place how you self want, but y'all will be farther back while they'll be farther ahead to where they want to leave.
I mean, yeah, Russell was going to be stopping on the corner anyway to cover.
Okay.
He's going a little bit slow.
Oliver would have let Bayor get
Sure,
a
yeah.
little bit ahead
Yeah,
to
sure.
be at the bridge, ready for the rest of the crew to cross, kind of leapfrogging.
All right. So out of the water,
Comes the
I
mighty Manticore.
familiar sight to you. You were made fun of thinking it was a log. But a crocodile. A giant crocodile.
No, that's a kraken, sir.
I don't have a giant crocodile. You're gonna have to live with the kraken.
Okay, when do we move in?
It's honestly surprising, like, of all the insane animal things, there's no crocodile.
Yeah, I do feel like I've been
what?
failed.
How far away is that exit?
The common monster, man.
I mean,
You have a fucking raptor.
he's right.
Because Madeline was going to be a rapper. That's why all the animals are here, because she was going to change into them.
No, you get to print animals, and
No,
you
I-
don't get to choose. You choose.
I'm-
You crocodile.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and reveal more of the map too, since y'all are moving farther ahead.
The best news is if we get bit, it's swimming through shit-infested water, so you must make sure to clean your wounds.
You know, it's probably about 40 feet more that way for the other exit. If you want to attempt to make it. But you also know, for those that are going first, which will be Bayo and Oliver, this thing is it's jumping out. So it's happening right now in the thing of initiative. It's Bayor, Oliver, the crocodile, Rooney, then Rustle. So it will be coming out of the water based on whatever y'all decide.
And is there a little line of kobolds back there, drum lining?
Yes. What you hear is in your head.
Okay.
They worship it as a god.
This is how you psych yourself up. Alright, so Bayor, your call. What you want to do?
So, yeah, I was about to say,
got
math
higher initiative.
dictates 23 is higher than 22.
Oh, I'm sorry. I typed 23 for you. You
No
on
worries.
accident.
Well, good thing we had an investigator to point that out.
Indeed.
Oliver.
So this thing is now leaping out towards, like, Russell.
Whoever's on that, yeah. Whoever's on that corner.
Oh, shit! And Oliver will move forward to, and I guess, what, is that technically the square it's in? Or,
Like, where
Yeah,
does it
so-
start?
It is a large creature, so it's these 4 squares. I'll put this
okay.
kind of like as its actual square.
Places.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Oliver would move up right there, and with his lance, try to skewer this thing.
Okay. That is a piercing weapon, correct?
Yes.
I'm saying that for a reason. So because most of it's underwater, until it gets out, you'll find with piercing. But
Okay.
for those that have fought underwater, no slashing and bludgeoning. It's going to be made a disadvantage.
I just realized I have reach with it, so he would actually stop right there. So sure for that. Okay. That would be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so that is a nice fat D12. For 14 points of piercing damage, as Oliver just kind of jams down where he thinks this thing's head is to try to keep its lunge underwater.
Okay.
And so now that if it attacks anyone other than Oliver right now, it's at disadvantage. If it does hit someone outside of Oliver, then I get cool stuff.
Okay. Beor.
Okay. I'm going to turn around, pull out crossbow, get it loaded, and make a shot at it.
Also, as a reminder, y'all, you do.
Who has a torch lit?
Oliver, huh?
Sorry, my GM screen just died on me.
So he does not.
Oliver has it? Or Beor has it?
I could be holding it if I need to.
Yeah.
So you handed it off to me. Okay.
So So just as a reminder, 20 feet from him is bright light. Another 20 feet is dim light, wherever he's standing.
I got you. So I'm gonna actually, at that point, since I won't be able to have both hands, I'll just pull out the rapier and I'll head and start flying, and I'll fly beside all over there. And so Torch is near us, and then can I stab him from here? Or do I not be up here? Can I poke at him?
You have to technically be one step closer. I'm going to kind of move him back a little bit. Just
there we
that way he's not.
Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
he's a crocodile, so this
There
is how
you
he's
go.
attacking.
With
Okay.
his butt.
Going in. Okay, that's a 20.
Hits?
Right. Do I get sneak attack and my allies next to him?
Okay. He's not next to him, though. He uses range to him.
Do I...
Well, you know what? Since he's within threat. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hold on, do I get it because I go first and he hasn't gone yet?
No, he's not surprised, but
Got it.
the essence of the rule is if he's being threatened by another creature, and he is being threatened by all of
Being
us.
threatened in melee.
Yeah, but I'll good either way.
Because if it's just threatened, it's like, yeah, then archers just.
What?
You
I
also
don't
see
know why I rolled that again, but-
respect.
that will be 11 points of damage.
Okay.
It's like, oh my god, Oliver, it's real!
Yeah, it's like, oh, good form.
All right.
Keep
So-
his head underwater.
Yeah, it's like, as I have a torch, so I'm just...
It is not happy it's being stabbed in the face by you. So it's going to try to like move its nose to push your thing away and bite.
Mm.
All right. So it is going to. I think I don't have it set up. Okay. I'll actually roll these. Does a 12 hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
So as it kind of lunges up, he just kind of pushes it back down with the lance.
Okay. And with that, it has to move forward to do that. Well, how high up are you flying?
Like, I mean, I'm literally just hovering above the water so I can attack him.
Okay, well, if that's the case, sadly,
No, he'd attack me, that's fine.
yeah. But it will be a disadvantage. But it doesn't matter, because the 12 probably doesn't hit you either, I hope.
Correct. No, it takes a 16, because I don't have my shield out.
And it will, however, swing its tail around, and this one will be trying to hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is an 18.
That is my armor class.
Okay. 2d8s.
Okay.
Oh, so heavy.
Those are 2d10s, which would not be fair.
Yes, I prefer
Four.
equal damage.
8, so that's 12 plus 5. 17.
17. Okay.
As it comes crashing into you. That is the end of its turn. It is submerging. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's it. This is Rooney's turn. You can kind of see it. It's right now snapping out of the water. Its legs up. You ignore partial cover, so your spell is not worried about the water because you can hit the points that are above the walls. If you
Nice.
do a targeting.
I can see it from where I'm at.
You see his little butt head and his tail come and smacks
Angle.
Oliver right in the face.
Yeah, you might.
Maybe get over there.
Yeah, you can move through if you need to.
We're moving through the sludge water count as difficult terrain.
You don't even know how deep it is, and you can see that this thing is submerged, so you can assume it's more than waist deep, especially for some of your height. It is moving. You can tell it's moving.
Pretty much.
Avoid getting in the water.
Ooh, can you run by and like grab my arm and jump to the other side?
Just gonna try to
Oh,
hustle over there.
Your strength isn't, and you just go.
You saw it smack Oliver from there. Just FYI.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Oliver
yeah, I did.
like got almost spun around in his saddle.
Okay.
Gives him the momentum.
There are
use and
options.
strength.
I'm going to Misty Step.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
what it
Misty
is.
Step there.
That's what it sounds like.
10, 15, 25, 30. Yep.
What does it smell like?
Missy step.
Rancid shit. Oh.
Yeah,
Um,
like
He goes to get a whiff of it and
Right.
see, and let's see if you get the whiff of that. for the sewer system.
The
Yeah.
Misty Step isn't gonna be a sniff thing.
Oh,
It's
gotcha,
gonna-
gotcha, gotcha.
You know how they apparate in Harry Potter? He's just gonna kind of fold into himself, and he's,
Intestines.
he's
just start
it's gonna look like
fleeing
he's
around.
gonna keep going, but nothing's gonna come around the other side.
He said, "Oh my god, man!"
And then the exact opposite over here. I'll let soar a mighty blast. That is a 10 to hit,
Sadly, that misses.
and can't smell anything over the overwhelming shit.
No, it's just that fun odor of like you use spray. You just had a rancid one. And then you're like, why did I use spray? It made it worse.
Then I will 5,
Yeah.
10, 15.
Rustle.
It won't.
He will take a whack at you.
That's fine, but disadvantage.
Yep, that's fine.
That's true. That's okay. Those timing, so it's probably
18.
Yeah, it's
18. I rolled 2 times.
I will intercept
Okay.
with my reaction.
That's 11.
11. I reduce it by where's my proficiency? Is it still? It's still a 2, right? 9.
Thanks. So I think 2.
Yeah. Okay.
I think every 4 is
Yeah.
efficiency bonus.
and then Russell will cast Hunter's Mark on the gator, the crocodile, and then use Dread Ambusher. So, first attack. That would be a 14.
Just meets. Oh, I don't know why. I just that was farther away. Just to hand it to you.
Okay, so this will be D8 plus D6. That would be that'll be 15 piercing damage.
Okay. Are you gonna add any more to that for the hunt smart? Or was that
That was
part
the
of it?
D8 plus D6.
Okay.
And then now it will be the second attack with Dread Ambusher, which will be 2d8 if it hits. That was the additional d8 for Dread Ambusher. And that would be a 16 plus
Hits?
22. So 2d8. And that will be 9 damage.
Alright. He is. The first hit bloodied him, and he's a little bit farther past that.
Okay, so then it was 5, 10, 15. And his speed is increased by 10 for Dread Ambusher. 20, 25. Russell? Where'd you go? Okay. You can
It's
barely
it's
see
a
it
dim
in the-
light.
in the
Yeah,
dim light, so you can see a shimmer of Russell where he's just like,
With your dexterity, with your
Arms at the thigh, not
with your passive acrobatics, you have no problem getting across that board, but the board is not attached. It wobbles as you run, so someone less dexterous
okay, so
would struggle.
as he's running across, he kind of feels it shift, and he'll say, "Careful crossing."
All right.
As he figures everybody's going to be not careful.
They were moving things. Where the hell did you hear that?
Okay.
Probably that board. Exactly. Oh, here.
Nice.
All right. So, as Russell starts to pass and he sees the tail coming down, he raises his shield to help.
Oh, I forgot
Intercept.
the D6 for the second hit.
Another 5.
Another 5.
Oh. Wait.
It's Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
hit
yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking 6.
I thought you said you forgot the second hit entirely. I was like, you did 9.
No, I forgot the second hit entirely.
So, as he's kind of got that shield holding the tail up, he takes the lance into the soft underbelly.
Okay.
And this will be
Okay.
at advantage. Well, no, this isn't the advantage attack. Okay. This will just be the first one. That'll be a miss with an 8. But he gets an extra bonus attack because it attacked Russell. This will be
Nice.
at advantage.
And Baylor.
No, it has to hit. Because it hit Russell. I should say.
Gotcha.
So that's a 24 or a 25. So I'm pretty sure that hits. And that's going to do a D12, and it's going to get an extra 2 damage because it's half of my fighter level on top of it. Wow. That's good. That's 13, 17 points of piercing damage as he's holding it up. He kind of skims it off the side, resets, and then just plunges it into its belly.
All right. It is pissed. Bail.
Okay.
Pissed or pierced?
A little bit of both.
It's going.
Piss is coming out of the piss.
There it is. Gonna stab at it again, and then do a little smack smack.
One you said.
It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Hits.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
It's like, damn, these things are strong.
And since I hit it again, unwavering mark is active again.
All right. It is near death. It is not looking good. It is going to jump up again because once again it can't reach. It's going to try to bite you.
Disadvantage, please.
That is a 14
Yeah.
and a 20.
That, yeah. Well, it's
That's-
disadvantage.
Right. But, okay. Now it's going to swing its tail. At the thing that's hurting it. Trying to make you an easy meal because you're hovering above the water, but. So that is a 20.
Yep.
Oh, actually, that's a 17. So it's 17 plus 8. That's more than
25.
Yes.
Alright. 6, 8, 14, plus 19. Not plus 19, it's just 19 total.
Jesus.
Oliver is unconscious.
Rude. Started there, but some reason I was.
Someone get this to Oliver.
I've got him.
I'm gonna pop my head around the corner and blast.
It'll work. Boy. Oh, I thought you caught him.
I thought you
Dexterity
That is a dirty 20.
Hit.
Oh, it was a nat 20 on the floor.
Oh, it really is.
Sorry, floor rolls again.
Unless he rolls like shit, he's gonna kill it. Actually, I don't think even with because he has like a +5, he's gonna kill it. So.
That's a 1.
Hey,
But you have a
No, I don't.
+5, right?
No.
Damn it.
But hold up. I didn't think you took agonizing blast.
I did not take agonizing blast.
Oh, so he rolled like shit. So he
I
is-
deal 1 damage.
Great.
Would 2 damage
What?
kill it?
That's can we call the crit a wheel?
But it's so complicated now because one of you is down.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Russell will probably kill it.
Let's be real.
There's a chance
We believe in you.
Arrow! Nat 20.
And with all the shit on it, it only has 3 HP. So
Let's see though.
Mhm.
That'll be so that's 24.
God.
The arrow hits, goes inside, turns it inside out, and pins its gator carcass to the wall.
it's going up to bite, gets shot inside the face, and it's just teeth break off onto the actual thing.
It
as it
curve
just-
stops itself.
All right,
He's like, holy shit.
Oliver, your turn. Make a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still
Oliver-
in initiative even though it died? Okay.
He fell off the saddle, like landed face first, and just the nasty muck.
Are you
Breathing
in the
heavy.
water?
No, I mean,
I would say muck. I don't know if it's on the side.
it's not clean down here. 15.
You're just over there prestidigitating everywhere. Like, this will be
It must be
clean.
clean.
Must be pure.
Rough initiative.
Healing work. Like, oh, cool.
Russell skitters over, and then is the thing still visible above the water? Like,
Yeah, I mean, most of it's submerged. Like, it's kind of biting the thing. That's keep its head up. So,
He'll skitter over and kind of like leap onto it and start trying to get arrows.
okay.
He needs to get 3.
Roll me a survival.
And knowledge guides you in your quest to retrieve arrows.
That would be a 24.
You get them.
You alright?
It still heavy, man.
Yeah, it is.
I fucking told him. And
Can
he's
we-
gonna grab it by the snout and start to drag it.
Okay. This thing's gonna weigh a shit ton.
Just take the head.
Yeah, we just need the head.
Russell's just like, he's like on its back and he pulls out his sword and starts sawing through the neck.
That's good, but it's probably also 8 people, so we want to get to its stomach too.
Yeah. You'll be able to
Easy
crawl
to
in
get
there
there with
once
the
the
head
head's
on.
off.
Yeah, but it might slink into the water, so let's get it kind of like.
Oh, okay. Pull it out onto the side.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you think this was the beast?
Russell hangs out.
Thanks,
the back
what?
while they're
Do you
pulling
think
it
this
out.
was the beast?
The
No,
beast?
this is the
What
freaking
beast?
alligator I saw. It wasn't a
Attention
log.
is helping as it's pulling. It's making it easy to cut through the. Make athletics checks for those that are helping.
Which beast?
Is this a skill check if anybody wants to add
The one
anything
they were
else? Skill
talking about.
checks.
Yeah, I'm adding my.
I'm on a knowledge
Freaking
in here.
athletics.
Yeah, perfect.
Did you do it?
24.
Okay.
Single-handed.
Bayo is trying to help, but he hasn't touched the ground yet. He's using his wings,
Oh.
and he's not getting enough. Like, forward.
Why is this working?
But you get it enough to where it's gonna take a lot longer to get it up and out. It weighs a lot. The water is kind of helping,
Yeah.
but you get it enough to where you don't think it's gonna slink in. But it's
Yeah, so he'll get it up there, hold it, and be like, okay, stomach first, then head, push the body back in.
What beast were you talking about?
I don't.
Oh, the one that they were saying, did they find it?
Yeah.
I don't know. My assumption is no.
I wouldn't think so.
It
But
hasn't,
I can't
it
wait to see
hasn't
what's in this thing's
dissolved,
stomach.
it hasn't turned into goop or ash. I'm pretty sure this is not connected to Matthias, Gallus, or cults.
Watch Carmichael be in this thing's stomach.
He just starts cutting open the gut.
roll an investigation. I should just do some shits and giggles here.
Roll us.
Man, no, it's
I'll assist you.
Thank you. Can we get off enough so I can get some gator boots and a pimped out Gucci suit?
Well, what's this thing's skull? I mean, have
Baby Adrian, she's not here, but she might want a purse.
a gator shield.
That's a 20, but that's just sad.
This will be the note for the session. Found the damn alligator.
Nice.
It's crocodile.
No,
They're different things.
it's Oliver. It's an alligator.
You're right.
Would you roll?
A 20.
Oliver is assisting because he is holding the body.
Yeah, Russell is assisting on the investigation.
And holding a torch.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so like,
mean,
here you go. Stop it. Doing rolls.
This thing eating it, buddy, with magic items on it.
That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm rooting through this shit like, give me a magic shit.
The hand of the clock.
Fuck yeah. It's just a bone hand. Oh my god. Look, hey, look at it. Look at it.
It's the same one.
And leaves it. Oh man. Be cool. There's a hook in there. Just randomly, like, got him.
What's going on?
Did we hear any ticking
Hell
when
yeah.
we fought this?
Technically,
If I had thought
yes.
ahead, yes.
Yeah,
It's not a clock,
Russell's
it's just a
ticking.
bomb.
He's the whole time he's like,
This is fun. You find a little
+4 lance.
it is a they didn't make a +4. It's a little crystal sphere.
They do. It's called a +3 with additional 1 enchantment. But what would you say?
The crystal sphere.
Sphere? We literally just found it because a crystal ball helps.
That's a kidney stone.
I don't think that's right, but I don't know enough about kidney stones.
I'm gonna start
We
casting
got it from
identify
the stomach.
That's a solid point.
So one more time.
Stomach stone.
Oh, a gallstone?
There's
No,
that comes from the gallbladder.
We're just doing jokes. Do your fucking detect magic, nerd.
Instead
I'm
of
doing an identify.
you fucking magic nerd.
I'm doing my identify spell.
Alright.
I got a little. Oh, here you go. I got him a little pearl.
You continue to cut the head off. He's identifying.
Yep.
Y'all do anything else?
Helping as he like starts sawing through, like twisting,
No bodies, nothing like that.
and then wrenches the head free.
Yeah, the alligator shield would be fucking cool as
Hell, man.
How
Right.
big are the teeth compared to like Russell's hand?
I would say probably 4 or 5 inches.
Damn.
The tooth.
Well, Russell.
I mean, if you think about it, your teeth go up another like.
That's true.
So
yeah.
we'll
yeah.
say probably actually like 6 inches.
Nice. Russell will get one of the teeth and just bite that shit off.
Roll me a survivability.
Sorry.
Survivability.
Hi, hopefully.
As he wrenches it.
Yeah, he might not succeed.
Can I
He
guide
gets
them?
He gets an 8.
You can guide. You asked
I
that
would
before you
have
told
been
me.
giving you assistance. No, because I'm listening.
He gets,
Oh, I'd say
I got 2 twos.
Damn it.
there's a +1. So.
And I.
He's got.
Cutting at like the chest.
Yeah, I'm like, I
No,
want 2.
Up at the like at the base where it, like little holes for its ears are. No, you're underneath its like front leg. God. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to pull harder.
So you eventually get one. I mean, its front teeth are fucked up. You don't get one of the ones that like are sharp. You get, well, I guess they're all sharp on an alligator, but crocodile. But it has a lot of them. It's shorter than the one you wanted, but you get one out. It's about 5 inches. You're done identifying it. It's a drift globe.
That's actually really good.
Fuck yeah.
Must have fallen in the sewers somehow from one of the mage's house, since you're underneath the wide. Or a data mage, you never know. Dragged it under the water, drowned it.
This will be pretty helpful. I'll toss it to you, and I'll say something as I do, and then it's going to be lit in your hand.
Okay, so your eyes are adjusting.
You're like, light! And then,
I won't make you roll. That would be funny though if it just.
Yeah, you're just dead.
Well, what happens is when you go to catch it and I say it, it hovers, and then it floats into your hand.
that's neat.
Well, that's a lot more
Follows you
useful
if you
than
move
a
away.
torch.
That's
Nice.
It's pretty helpful.
So,
Yeah,
do you
you're
think that's
probably
what made
upside.
this thing so big?
No. This thing is actually.
You see everybody going to eat the.
Please don't.
When it's from inside the stomach in a sewer.
I'll press the digitate.
Let me clean this.
I was gonna say, if you want to eat it, I'm not opposed, but just be mindful. You might start hovering around.
He just suddenly like, light!
Come you just float behind.
Oh, it's just like a.
It's dimly just
The Baron.
60 feet.
Yeah.
So
Dim light.
you know it has 2 command words.
Yeah.
You gave the one for light. You give
Light.
him the one for daylight.
Not yet. I'll say it out.
Shiny.
So for you, if you don't know how it works, it weighs 1 pound. If you're within 60 feet of it and you speak the command word, you can either cast light. Your character doesn't know this yet. You can also cast daylight if you speak the other command word.
What's the command?
The command word.
light.
It'll be light and celestial.
Daylight can only be used once per day. It will reset at dawn. You can speak another. Oh, actually, it has 3. It looks like. You can speak another command word to make it, as an action, to make it float 5 feet off the air and hover with you. If you move more than 60 feet away from the globe, it follows you till it's within 60 feet. So if you outrun it, it will continue to follow you.
So, with it
takes-
light activated, is it what 30 feet of bright, 30 feet of dim?
It's the light spell.
Yeah.
So that is 20 feet of bright and 20 feet of dim.
Oh, so it's a torch.
Pretty much, yeah.
But one you don't have to have in your hands.
Yep.
Oh. This is awesome, but I think it might be more helpful for Oliver,
Sure.
considering you have your hands full a lot of the time.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, it's almost as big as my head.
Shield and spear.
Kind of like grab it and look at it. Neat. Oh, and I can speak it too.
Mm.
Cool. I'll kind of open his little rucksack and just. Okay.
Well, actually,
I'll pull it out and say,
light.
So there's that, and then to get it to come, you just say follow in Celestial. It'll move with you up or around.
follow.
And when you need it to get very bright, do not utter it now.
Yep.
Say dawn.
In
Okay.
common, he'll say dawn. Got it.
And y'all know y'all have to, like, will it to do it.
Right.
So you could say the word accidentally, it won't light up. It'd be fucking hilarious if that's how that went. But
That would be
Even having a
fucking
conversation with somebody and then daylight's coming out of Oliver's back.
Like, I slip it into your pack one day, and I like say the word, and when you're in darkness, and I'm like, there you go.
alright. Do y'all want to go back the way you came, or you want to take another?
I say we were already heading out, right? So
It's up to you. I mean, they're not both. They're
Head
not
towards
both.
that exit.
sure.
Russell would assist in carrying of the
The head.
head.
I was saying, I'm assuming it's just on the back of smoke.
I mean, only a massive to carry a giant crop.
No, but Oliver and Smoke are. Yeah, they're just. Like, he's got it with the
Y'all,
hand in the nose, just dragging it.
y'all end up beside the wall.
Outside?
No, you're inside.
Okay, yeah.
No, they don't have a manhole outside. I gotta let someone sneak in with that.
You're good. Yeah.
So, do we go and rub this in the guard's face while we get a warrant?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes, I am. I'm gonna find fucking Darden.
Three.
do
Alright.
the thing from Hook where it's like points over to the other
Yeah,
person.
Oliver is just proudly dragging this thing through the street with an orb of light following.
That is a wild ass like picture.
I'll be around. And then Rustle will kind of slink into the dark, and he will be following along,
Yeah.
trying to remain fully out of sight.
Okay.
Because he is aware at this point that none of them know who he is yet, so
Yeah.
he wants to keep that going.
Is there a bathhouse along the way?
Just gonna start cleaning up feet as we go.
You did just feet.
I mean, if you ask for more, I'll do more.
I mean, Bayer will stand there, be like, go for it. Yep.
Do we have any more concentrations hanging around?
They're up there, right here.
There's one on Russell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That's fine. As long as I know, it's just that there's only one left in there.
I'm gonna do stealth check. Just straight roll.
You are in darkness. It's night still.
Nat 20 for a 26.
That's all your stuff is? It's a 6?
For now.
He's not a rogue.
I mean, unless this
Well-
pertains specifically to.
It's
Earth.
fine. I mean, I just figured to get. Well, yeah, no, that makes sense because fish is only +2. So I
Yeah.
keep getting.
Yeah. I'm not a rogue. I'm just pretending to be one.
Right, but I
Because it's natural.
got you. I
We're
was
level
level
three.
moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, y'all make it to wherever y'all want to go. Do y'all want to stop for that? No, you get cleaned up by him.
Meaning-
He cleans you up.
So 1 cubic foot at a time, every 6 seconds.
Yeah, I guess Russell would hang out to get cleaned up.
Also,
So he's not smelling like shit while he's trying to sneak around. We're like, somebody's fucking nearby.
It's like, bro, I told you to go use the restroom earlier.
No.
Not me, man.
Putting up shit in your pants.
Oh, it's like me at the line at the haunted house.
It's just their dirty bird.
doing this? And I'm just sitting there letting him rip. It was awful.
I think it was that guy.
Oh man, I was playing it off too. I was like, who the fuck is doing? Oh man.
One loud one happens. It's like,
Some guy was pretty upset actually. It's like, we gotta find out who did it. And I'm like, I know it's fucking crazy.
and he listens to this. He's one of the one oddball.
Keep finding him, man. This motherfucker.
I will find him.
He busted.
he's not the guard I'm going to go with. Like brag again, so his name's not Darden.
Preach. That's all right. I'll come take you to the haunted house. We won't stay.
Okay, so you make it. The guards at the bridge look at you kind of funny. And they're like, what?
You like apples?
Now they look at you kind of funny.
How about
Oh.
them apples?
That's
No,
an alligator.
it's
That's
a
a crocodile.
crocodile head.
The fact that he gets corrected by both the guards. The guards are dumb. He takes the
darkness. The guards are dumb.
Yep. Oh, oh no.
Is there a reason why we're bringing the crocodile's head into the establishment?
Yep.
Is there a good reason?
Yeah. I'm gonna take it to Darden's room.
The guards look at each other. And they chuckle like,
Yeah.
just say you came through one of the other entrances.
Yep.
Go.
Walk in. He'll give a nice wave to the clerk at the counter. Dragging a giant crocodile's head behind him.
Can we get somebody to clean something up?
Yeah, am I have to fill paperwork out for this? I told you know. I need this.
Sounds like you want to make it official.
I do.
Yeah. If you want to make it official, why did where were you hunting it and why?
It was hunting us.
I got a tip that it was in the sewers.
It was you with it. You gave yourself.
Yeah, I had to find it.
Good on you. That's fine. Just fill it out.
Yep.
You can tell they don't want to.
But I'll be right back. And he's gonna continue dragging it. He'll get to Darden's room. He's gonna reach inside the head and scoop out some muck. And he's gonna kind of peek open the door.
He's not there. He's probably he's probably at the Belgium because he's.
He's gonna go to his bunk and he's just gonna smear it all over the bunk.
No, this checks out. You gotta fuck with your homies.
No.
I mean, that's yeah.
This
And
is
he's
like
gonna-
Al Capone. You're gonna walk in as an alligator head.
And then he's gonna wrench a tooth free and set it on his pillow.
Someone do a floorboard or stone or something, so that after it's all clean.
Well, no, my bunk's like
Still
3
smells.
over.
Ooh, boy. Good. Really didn't think this through.
No, I have. They'll clean this. It's worth it,
Okay.
but we need to find a way to mount this when we get our place. We mount it in your office.
That's great, but how are we? Like, where are we gonna keep it until then?
he'll drag it over to his footlocker and just like prop it up against his bunk.
One of your friends is gonna come in here and have a coronary when they see a fucking alligator or crocodile looking like it burst through the floor, searching for you. And they'll be like, "Oh my god, I got him!"
And then think back to Adrian's like, yeah, my friend went missing. Now the morgue's like, what the fuck?
I'm more full. Well, I mean, I don't think taxidermist is open at this hour,
No.
so I could try to get back to your place, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm
No, is there a
tired.
storage room here? Put it right in the
Well,
door.
I've got a footlocker, but it won't fit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're probably not gonna let me keep it in there. But they also won't fight me to get it out of my bunk space.
They won't fight you?
Well, if they do, they won't
Man.
get it out of my bunk space.
But you understand that's going to begin to stink.
Yep.
It already is.
No, this is victory, what you're smelling. Redemption.
I understand that. I'm just trying to imagine if this is what victory smells like for you.
Well, at
Thinking
this
about-
moment,
Oh, but that's fair. I was just kind of thinking, what's the afterlife smell like for you? Is it just pain?
well, no,
It's a little more stale.
probably like a nice meadow
Mm.
field. Reminds me of home.
Hmm.
But right now, I actually want to go do paperwork. So I don't really remember why we went down there to begin with.
No, it's okay. No, we were trying to find a way, presumably into Matthias's home.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna fill out paperwork and then meet you guys at the Velvet Room, or your office, or I really don't know what we do.
We're gonna need a
next.
little bit of sleep.
Yeah.
It is late. Or early.
Okay, well, I'll go grab a drink and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Right?
It is tomorrow.
Reconvene at the.
If it is, it's early tomorrow. It's still late.
It's like
Because
2
y'all
hours.
literally started this almost immediately after shift, so
Yeah.
it's only
Gotcha. Adrian.
5-ish hours.
So tomorrow, well, we're getting the warrant, right? Like, we're trying to do that. So we need to come back here.
Yeah, I can fill out that paperwork too.
Okay.
As a reminder, you're gonna get a warrant. You don't know if there's anything.
No,
you
I
have
know.
to
I know.
find.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. So my assumption, honestly, is they won't find anything.
Yeah, and
But we
we're,
can get
we're just
inside.
looking for the bad stuff, right? Because Oliver still doesn't know that we're trying to plant.
Right. Well, and Bear's not trying to plant anything on them either.
But we also could name drop the. Would we want to name drop the
Are you even in there?
Gallagher?
Yeah, I figured.
We're gonna want to name drop Gallagher.
Who? Gallus?
Yep.
We can try, but I mean, we don't even know if that's an entity in this realm.
But
Who the hell knows?
Russell said he heard him talking.
Oh well, that's true.
We should run that by Russell.
I agree.
Cool.
Okay.
We're gonna kind of walk out like shoulders puffed back, chest out.
You can see a trail of blood and guts.
Mm-hmm.
Like not a lot of the guts has left by the time you got there, but there's still viscera.
It's like particles and shit.
You're like, you think to yourself, Janitor's gonna hate this.
No, probably while we're cleaning it up. Let's be real.
What do y'all want to do? Do you file the report for the crocodile? Do you go for the warrant?
Mhm.
Do you do anything?
I'm gonna go back to my place and then in the morning see if Jack came up with anything.
I'm going to go with someone who doesn't live at the guard station back to their place, because they seemed pretty unhappy with us and willing to kill us over here.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody stop by and illuminate Sir Russell on everything?
I mean, Russell will be waiting outside till they came out.
Right. Yeah, that's what we would do.
So y'all reconnect.
So us three. Talking into darkness.
I mean, he would make himself known, so it's not like
No.
he's just out there talking like, so should we talk about Alice? Russell's like, dude.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh.
The code. Who says the things that say they should?
For I am the toad that squawks the loudest.
Okay, so they're going to try to get a warrant, and we're going to. Do we need to bring up Gallus in this?
It's probably wise not to.
Okay. If that's the case, we're probably not going to find anything at this guy's house. So it's either plant something on him, or try to get him to admit to something while someone's listening, like someone's watching. Because I know he can scry on us, but maybe someone can scry on him while we get him to admit he's trying to kill us. He had someone murdered.
I talked to you guys for a while earlier.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he admitted a lot of things to us that he did wrong, but the problem is it will be very difficult to prove all that.
Would it be difficult to get him to do it again?
Yeah,
So,
probably.
you seem pretty concise.
Yeah. Okay. So, we do know that Dorian threatened Peter from Peter's potions. Oh, we're assuming this because of the D, but
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the deed. It was a threatening letter. But like I said, it was.
Was that because of the D?
Oh, so I thought you said deed. My bad.
you go.
Is he one of the ones who speaks?
No, he does not speak, I don't think. Richard, I think, is probably the only talker other than Matthias.
Because Darden was the one that Adrian lifted the note off of.
Dorian.
Dorian.
Yep.
I feel like our best bet would be to try and convince one of them to flip. But I feel like they won't,
I mean,
based on the fact they cut their tongues out for
Right.
the guy. Because if someone had evidence, I would think it's one of them because of his degree of separation.
well, maybe we can get to Richard before his tongue gets removed.
Is he part of the circle?
Not yet,
He just-
but supposedly he's going to be promoted soon, so.
Do you think he knows anything?
I'm assuming he'd have to know something. If he's about to be promoted. But then again, it would be difficult for folks to have told him anything because they can't exactly speak.
The Richer Center. I'm like 4 episodes in. I know.
So-
they're called-
Well, there's your bell. We could just ring it and see if this person could get rid of Matthias.
You don't know. Don't. I know what they'll want in return there.
Why did the person who want this just... No. We should probably go check on Adrian before we go home. Walk and talk. Okay. If we knew some sort of a spell, we might be able to get Matthias to make us tell the truth, like in a confession.
It can't be told the truth.
Uh-huh. Do you think he goes to church?
Based on what he was saying, I think the religious conversation you guys were having was in Celestial.
It was. So, what if we just get him to confess in a confessional? Like, can we pose as Gallus or pose as somebody who he would talk to?
He doesn't talk to Yaz at the church, though. He talked to him from his home. And he already confessed to us.
So that's the thing. If we can make it seem like he's talking to somebody else. What? Why does he want to be? Huh?
We need him to confess to someone else other than us to corroborate.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Why other than us? There's 4 witnesses here.
Yeah, but it's our word against his. And if we don't have anything concrete, that isn't hold up in court or anything. Because it could literally be if they make a connection about
Just
us.
need him to confess to Russell. Because
Decker's already said
It,
a Kenku recording is not admissible.
Not that it's not admissible. It's just
it's hard to
a
prove.
cheat code
Really.
in D&D.
well,
Kind
it's
of,
like-
but
Your testimony's invalid based on your race?
Yeah, it's like real life.
I say we forget this and just burn the city.
Russell's in.
the real logic is what if someone, let's say Salvatore, paid him to make that shit up?
The thing, like, Kenkus are expert mimics and forgers. The majority of people that are aware of Kenkus are aware of that. So if he's got a sample of his voice, he can fuck with shit and make something.
he can deep fake
Oh,
it.
he's Chat GPT.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, they're afraid of deep fakes.
No, pretty much. Okay,
Russell
So-
is deep fake. Codename deep fake.
is there a way we can try to make it seem like Adrian was okay at disguises? So maybe we can try to get one of us in a disguise and then
I could get in.
interact with him. Okay,
Gardner.
right. So
Gardeners were outside.
they're outside, but I think they're close
not
enough
go
to
inside.
possibly able to get in. Maybe.
It's just a walk through.
That's a risk you're comfortable with.
Oh, well, you have to be real careful because there's some invisible asshole walking around inside. So they might be watching the gardener part of me, but like a hawk.
You partially remember that something invisible, assuming there's only one invisible thing, did patrols outside too. So
Can one of us go invisible? I can't yet. Or at all.
Wait, wait, cut the lights?
Inside? How is it lit? Like with just fire? I mean, if it is with fire, if it's with fire, I can turn that out from a distance, and so can you, I think.
just read the spell, make sure you can.
Well, prestige check. Well, thaumaturgy can turn off flames or make them
Did
brighter.
we be able to see him?
I think so.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, you have to see them. Do you
Do we
have to
have
say
to, like-
something?
Well, what
You
I'm
would need it
saying
to be-
is,
Fully dark inside for a little bit for him to actually be functionally visible.
No, but what I'm saying, well, so I don't know if I know about the dust or not, but I could fly us in there invisibly. We land, turn all the lights out. You're then invisible, and then I go do the thing. Like I just, like basically, but it'd be a little like,
I need to be within 10 feet.
damn. Okay. Let me read my thing real quick. T. Yeah, I mean it's a cantrip, so it's probably not gonna be crazy. Oh, 30 feet.
But is that every flame at once? Is that one flame at a time?
You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color.
Yeah, 'cause there's control flame that you can take things out. But
So I could we just make them all dim enough where it can be dim light, right?
No, for the invisibility, it has to be darkness.
Okay.
Dim light, he can do a stealth check in like the middle of anything.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's not like a consistent like, oh, if something really has a dark vision, he's just invisible.
How long,
plus, you have to say something for thaumaturgy, so you have to kind of.
How long will the stuff you used earlier last?
Max 8 minutes. That's plenty of time if we know what we're looking for.
See, that's the thing. We don't even know what we would be after.
We barely know the layout of the inside at all.
Can we get somebody to?
General intelligence check.
Can we? Get
Everybody's?
Nat 20.
Y'all have one, which means guards are going to go inside. If y'all have disguises, y'all can disguise yourself as a guard.
Russell didn't realize that he got a 4. So it's gonna have to explain that.
So
He just
I'm trying to make it not seem like I'm probing to let you all tell me you can change shapes, but that is what we need to do.
I mean, you know, besides the fact that it's hard to hide his beak, generally he will go with a witch doctor man.
Yeah.
But Russell's good at disguises.
And you know that he's a guard, so he's going inside. So maybe you can just rely on Oliver to do it.
Yeah.
That's the more the nexier part, but if that gets suggested, maybe we'll consider.
I'm just saying, like,
Agent.
don't forget that that's happening now tomorrow. So
Okay, so guards. I mean, Oliver's going to be in there. If he's on that detail.
We for sure need to, we need to get him down for something, for sure. I think we need to pin something on him. I mean, he admitted crimes to us, so morally, there's not really an issue there, right?
Nobody is perfectly clean.
Well, we gotta
There's
figure-
got to be something.
That's true, but we got to figure out who he wants to be killed.
Or find.
Well, he specifically talked to us about you need to go find this person and kill them. Would Oliver or us be willing to do that?
Yes.
that was a hypothetical question, like
Okay.
to test your loyalty.
Got it. I mean, well, and all
No, I probably need to just make sure they deserve it first.
Russell didn't hear that part. But
Right. That's why he's like, I mean, that's kind of how it works. But if that was a hypothetical,
That's something your natural, like your instinct,
yeah,
insight. would
my
gather.
insight could
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
That he wasn't talking to him.
It's got the bones.
He does have the bones.
Without that, he won't know who I am.
Well,
I mean, no, that's true. I mean, what you could go in a helmet. It's fine, yeah,
do you think that
or a mask or something like that.
the man who contacted you could give us evidence of a heinous crime plan?
If that was an option, I'd have it.
He.
Did
But
I
ask.
mean, he is him.
I would think that he has evidence of something that happened within the city that
I mean, we could go ask.
Y'all gonna have a long night because
I know there's gonna be no sleep. Like,
if the-
and I've got spells. Rooney's got spells.
I'm full.
if what's his
I'm
face is
not.
doing the
Maybe
one
Russell's one
tonight.
slot down, and he's got 3 slots, so he could use some sleep. But
Yeah.
that'll be something where
In the morning, we could get an early start on it.
how early is the raid happening?
So, based on standard procedure, it would be sometime around probably 10 or 11 a.m.
What
because
time is it right now?
Say that one more time.
What's our proc chance?
Prop chance?
Yeah, for a good drop.
What time is it right now?
You're still the night before. You're like approaching almost midnight. You got about 10 hours to make something happen. Now, with that said, maybe some song and dance might delay it or something, but the wheels are in motion.
You guys can try to delay it.
I could go talk to Sal.
Okay. I mean, the paperwork still hasn't been done. We can go. I could go right back in there and be like, "Hey, slow your roll. We need to wait until the afternoon or something."
Y'all are thinking that this warrant's gonna get processed overnight. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm
They
saying.
haven't even
That's
talked
all
to
it
They
did.
haven't even talked to a judge.
Yeah.
So
Oliver will get it submitted tonight. It'll get start getting processed in the morning.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if it's one that they're chomping at the bit for, they might move on it faster if they actually have good evidence. And hell,
That would give
and
us
the
at
judge
least
is
until
just
the
there.
afternoon.
and that's fine. But also, the people, excuse me, are whomever don't like.
So the people that are got that in the bank now.
So the people who are beholden to our crime lord, if they get actionable items, like actionable things, then they'll just move on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So why don't we just have Oliver wait to submit?
sure. I think that's
I'm
fine.
gonna talk to Sal tonight.
All right.
Excellent.
Do you know where he is?
Figure it out. I mean, I imagine he would know probably the manor or wherever.
You know, he owns the club, the Blushing Mermaid.
Yeah, man, we find him.
I'm not gonna
Moment.
die if you drop him this
The
high.
Blushing Mermaid.
Wait, what? But I now realize it's mermaid.
Yes.
No, that's the Blushing Orc, Mermaid.
I'm dropping it this high won't kill me.
Counting on it.
Yeah.
I'm now picturing Salvatore as that
Yeah.
that Batman drops.
That's who he was in my mind the entire time. So, okay. Do you need help getting there?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, am I coming with you?
There you go along.
Well, I was gonna say I can. I didn't know if you wanted to be solo.
Probably better if I go.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Because if it's like,
an investigator, like, hey, so this guy's helping me. No big deal. Like, he's on the up and up. It's fucking cool. And they're like, that's bad.
I can come with you.
I don't know who the fuck you are, so yeah. This is my child friend helping me.
I hire teenagers now.
They're cheaper.
they know nothing of the world and economics.
You've learned from China.
Bayor's gonna look around.
Aliens? Really?
This fucking gets me, bro.
So, Bayor looks around.
I'm gonna take off if it's dark and I can leave.
Did you go in and tell what's his face?
Are we slowing that roll and then you guys are doing the thing? Okay, I'll hop back in then.
Okay.
Oliver's still probably filling out the crocodile.
Depends on how detailed you want to make it.
Oh, he's going into extraordinary detail and
But leaving out some stuff.
Well,
Which detail, Brian? What is all of us saying?
First, last names, social security numbers of everybody involved.
I'm gonna need you to set DC for intelligence, please.
Make it very low.
Alright.
Hold on.
I'll say it out loud.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I walk up while he's doing this?
Yeah, but you're going to ask him in front of everybody to lie on a report that he's halfway writing.
Never mind.
My knowledge got you.
We're going to make it a 13 because you've been burned by this in the past and he's pissed at you for it.
I get exactly a 13.
You beats it.
Yep. So there are redacted words
13 with a 14.
that are definitely names Oliver wrote down, and then like redacted sentences. So he's turning in a redacted.
It's the fucking scary thing.
The person looks at it and looks at you. Confidential informant?
Yep.
Usually you just say CI instead of redacting it.
See,
UFC.
I've been
Yeah.
here less than a year. I'm still kind of getting used to like.
You want to rewrite it without redacting it? You want me to just turn this in?
No, it should be fine.
Alright. You should probably rewrite it. You don't want the gods. You don't want the gods to have another reason after you just got done making fun of you.
You saw what?
Your choice. I'm leaving it. Yeah, I'm trying to help.
Snatch it out of the hand and just
The hand.
just mumbling under his breath. I gotta freaking fill out a warrant request to this.
What's wrong, Oliver? This is shoddy paperwork, my friend.
You see the cloak just nodding his head up and down.
May I help you?
No,
That's not technically legal.
I gotta do it myself. But now I just need to know that all the stuff that I blacked out, I need to just say from an informant.
Understood.
Like that makes it's so much less writing because like when you write it out and then you realize no, now I need to go back and black it out. It's just it cramps the hand.
Can I give you some good news?
Sure.
We can delay the warrant request for a little while.
Are we sure we want to do that? Because I'm actually kind of still like I'm pretty pumped.
I
And
understand.
I can knock this thing out.
You got a warrant for it.
We're Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias Hunt.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm not.
I'm gonna insight check the fuck out of that person.
The Clericus Matthias.
When he pulls down a mask, it's like
Someone call Hyla for me because I don't even. That's not even where I was going with that, but that's fine. Why not?
Colin Hine.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure here.
All right.
18.
He was just trying to make.
Alright. Just making sure.
I want a 66.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's the current
Wait,
like?
what would Ruben do? No, just kidding.
Oh my god. Yeah, he would burst out of the fucking screen and kill us. That's what would happen.
It'd certainly be an informant.
Blows out.
But yeah, like, what's the current lead time on warrant processing right now?
Depends on the judge. I mean, tomorrow he names a random judge. Is presiding in the morning, so
Judge Corbett.
depending on how, depending on how hard the evidence is, it could be quick or it could take him a minute to deliberate.
I
And
mean,
once he gets in action and he knows he wants to do it, we'll probably have a meeting and the guards will come up with a plan and we'll be there.
yeah, I mean, we don't really have anything extraordinarily concrete. It's just admission of guilt and wrongdoing to a city guard.
Then yes, we'll be ready to roll within minutes of approaching the judge.
We don't even have to have the
No, you got to get the warrants, and you'll who's the guard?
me.
So then you'll testify to the judge.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, this is gonna be real easy. Yeah.
That's what we think, but hopefully it is.
Well, getting the warrant will be easy. Like actually proving what he said.
I mean, there were literally 4 people standing there. And he confessed to a guard and an investigator about wanting to kill us
Right?
and sending a hit out on somebody.
And what happens if you guys are paid in gold to make this accusation?
I don't know how to get around it.
Really? You?
I don't think you would do that, but his lawyer will say it.
Isn't there a way to prove we're not lying?
Can I fight the lawyer like to prove a point? Like, do you guys allow that?
No, you can't fight a lawyer to prove a point. That's actually.
Can
And
we-
if this was like an inquisition, maybe, but they
So
don't
I
really
just need to get an
do.
inquisitor.
They don't really let you do the. What is that one spell that makes you have
Zone of Truth.
Zone of Truth? No, that's an invasion of privacy.
Well, not if we admit, if we allow it.
Well, that sets a precedent.
that's great. Everyone tells the truth, or
But it's easy to get around, right?
actually,
Is it?
Yeah. I disguise myself as the guy, say I did something, and then y'all like, I heard him
But
say it.
Can't
Then
you
you're
like
telling the truth.
dispel the thing?
Okay. No, all right. That's very clever. I rolled a 19 Arcana, but I was like, nah, none that makes sense. Because based
You know
on
what, I'm
our
gonna
perception,
go finish rewrite this dang thing. When's Darden get back? When's he get off? Is he off shift?
Yeah, he's off shift. He's probably, you know where he's at. He's doing that thing. He'll be back tonight, though.
It's
He's
like,
got
yeah,
no
he
shift
would-
tomorrow morning.
he actually might be hanging out with Adrian.
Yeah, him and Adrian.
I'm gonna write this real quick and I'm gonna go get a drink. Oliver like skips off to go back to
He orders, watches him leave. Like,
Right, you write it. You write it right.
Yep.
One's delayed.
Okay. I'm gonna
go to Velvet Room, get schmammered.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna see if Decker's still there. All right. Because you said it was late night, but I don't know how late.
Bears are gonna get some fucking sleep so you can get some stuff.
You going with him?
Oh, nah, you going with it?
The children are gonna go talk
To the blushing mermaid.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Was right. Rooney is a whopping 4'11", and so it looks like a couple of kids. 4'3" and 4'11". So we're just like, let's go to the bar.
3'3" and what? 5'4".
And then 6 feet fucking tall.
Yeah, like
I thought Rooney was going to be the little one going.
Nice.
Heard all fucking happening.
Well, it's funny.
Yeah, I had no idea how
I know
big
both
Victor's
of our backup characters are also pretty fucking short, so it's just right. Or and then mine is a 5'6" wood elf.
Well, I mean, there's Thug, and then there's also Murphy.
oh my god.
And if Wilker
It's
doesn't work out, it's gonna
smaller
be a bar.
and round.
I would love it if you did
Somebody get
Pussy
a liar.
Buffy and just opened up a competing investigation show.
No, like,
Something like that would be
I
cool.
gotta propose
Yeah,
that
it's
to Ryan. We need to take down this video.
And Pussy Buffy versus Baywatch.
If
It's denial D&D, but denial against another player.
if you two collab as fucking detectives to fuck with me, I'm done. Fuck that.
All the more
Get
reason to
something
yell
like,
them and keep them alive.
This.
That's right.
Oh, no, I'm not my I'm gonna get
No, but what I'm saying is you can like mess around with something like this before you get one. So it's kind of neat.
I intend to actually learn to play the lyre. 'Cause apparently it's pretty easy. And then I'm gonna start fucking around with bards so I can actually sit here and play lyre.
Oh, that'd be neat. All right, you'll make it to the blushing mermaid.
Do I use my real name or do I use a made up name?
Dealer's choice.
It's a good made up name.
Dealer.
Choice.
I feel like that implies power.
Ryan counts.
No, time
Time. THYME.
counts.
Time spice.
That time counts.
Oh, time counts.
This is what I was thinking about earlier.
Here we go.
Anarchists, the agitators, the looters, and people who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing.
That's us.
Yes.
Oh, no,
Yes, it is. Most D&D parties.
You're making it over there?
Yeah.
All right.
They play while blasting.
Yeah, yeah.
So is it just open door or is there like a doorman?
I mean, it has a bouncer. It's not a very.
Is it a Minotaur?
Like how
This is a front. You know that? So, I mean, everybody in this building is loyal to this man and works for this man. It's not really. They can spend their coin here and he might make money off of it, but this is more a.
Alright.
He knows it's private, and if somebody odd walks in.
So it's something where I imagine at least somebody may recognize Russell. Have I worked with Sal through Wilkir or how would that work?
Have you worked on jobs with Wilkie?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, for 16 years.
Yeah, I just didn't know how in depth that went.
Yeah,
But yeah, go for it.
everything short of like the actual like assassination and shit. No, Russell would.
So you did half-asses?
So Russell would.
Do I use your real name?
As you walk into the door.
Yes.
Do you have a made-up name?
All names are made up.
That's
Rudy
profound.
just like collapses like a dying star.
Don't mind him.
Halfway through the campaign, all of y'all are gonna come up with new names because y'all all had fake ones.
Russell would stop right at the bouncer. Silent. He's cool.
That's what he does. He knows his eyes and growls at you.
And then Russell walks in. He stops just inside the door, looking around.
You go walk real cool.
He walks real cool. Makes the signature sound.
Rooney imitates.
Someone stops you at the door after you come in. How old are you? Are you not drink?
Yeah,
What are you doing in
of
here?
course. I'm over 100. I might not look it.
You're full of shit.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
How old are you?
Today?
I don't answer questions from people like you.
I don't answer questions for people like you.
He rolled a 9 on the show of 100.
So he believes him.
I don't know. I don't even know. It's like, are you rolling a deception or what are you rolling?
I am indeed.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 17 on persuasion.
Okay.
You're gonna say it's a 700.
You gather that he is actually kind of surprised at just that the mission, but he's still giving you a hard time for some reason. What's the fucking thing doing?
I understand. I'm new. It's cause for concern, but
He's being reasonable now. We don't like reasonable people.
He's with me when you talk to Sal.
You're responsible for him.
There. Where's he at?
His office. Just let Hendrix know. You know, well, you never got to his inner circle, so you don't know who Hendrix is, but
Of course.
Rooney will give the affirmative growl he's now gotten twice as they walk past.
Can he real quick try to do an insight check to figure out who maybe Hendrix is within sight if they are?
you do see the guy. Well, roll perception.
That would be a 21.
You do see the guy that pretty much hooded you into the carriage and sat next to you.
Okay, yeah, then he walks up to him.
Is it done?
We've got questions.
1 second. Sticks his head in. They're here to see you. Yeah, bring him in. And then you see him just behind a desk, working on something. Big whoop.
As he's walking in, just kind of under his breath. Just like, yeah. Russell steps in. And then, is it just like normal shady office kind of thing?
No, it's actually a very nice office. It looks like it would be something for a tavern establishment. It's definitely up to the appearance. He's behind a desk. There is a safe. Very nice safe. As you recognize from your career that it would be very difficult to break into. And yeah, that's it.
Looks like Dwight Schrute's desk.
And he would step up behind one of the chairs, pull his hood off. At this point, it's like the first time Rooney would have seen actually Russell's eyes very clearly. And it's just like the weird red-pink crow eyes, where it's just Like, oh, this is a fucking bird person. Straight up.
So how does it progress?
Slowly.
Well, slow is better than batshit crazy and it failing.
He's not untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
That's true.
So, why come here?
Have you got anything on him?
Nothing that I would like to have the authorities brought into. Men gone missing, locations disturbed that we do some of our business in. I mean, I can get you something fake to put in there. That's easy enough. We can do a crime and we can give you something.
I don't know if that'll work with this guy.
Why do you say that?
He's a little up there.
As in...
His name Godless mean anything?
Not here. Some
That's
of the
not what
other
I asked.
towns that I have influence. He's not a good guy. Just leave it at that. He's dangerous and he knows things he shouldn't know. All of the time. Is there a connection?
Seems to be.
There's something wrong with his ilk. I would caution you against a direct confrontation. Though that wouldn't serve my purposes either, but...
Wasn't planning on it.
It's still best to root this out early. But if it is Gallus, he'll be... And he... sending one of his, lieutenants. It's only going to delay things. I'd rather delay things and eradicate his foothold than, allow him to dig in deep.
How quickly could you get that false evidence?
We could do something tomorrow.
Would Russell know how long they were trying to delay, like specifically how long they were? We didn't really discuss it.
Like half a day or something.
Can I meet you somewhere, or one of your people somewhere mid-afternoon tomorrow?
No, we can leave it where we drop your payment.
Does Russell know where that is yet? Have they discussed that?
You can make that But the job, you have a few drop points. They usually tell you if you have a job, the payment is around there, and you know how to look for it and how it's marked.
Fountain on the south side of the wide, north side of the wide. Like, south side's your side.
Mm-hmm.
Fountain on the north side of the wide. Figure it shouldn't be literally across the street from the target's place.
Sure.
We'll get it done.
Okay. You'll have it probably by noon tomorrow. I would check when the sun is high.
Always a pleasure, still. Let Rooney step out first.
And just close the door behind you and go back outside. She was behind y'all the whole time, just in case.
Fair and reasonable. It's known sketchy bird person and a stranger. So.
Hendrix will tell you. No, never mind. He won't. There's no reason to tell you that. This is not modern day. They'll say don't get your fingerprints on it, but then I was like, they don't have shit like that.
Bird.
All right, now what do you guys want to do?
All right, Russell would. It's like Rooney has established that he's like, I ain't trying to fucking sleep at my place. Okay, yeah. Russell would bring Rooney back to his. And then, pretty sure that's happened before.
Yeah.
Okay, and then once again, Russell will be sleeping in a cabinet, and then Rooney can sleep wherever the fuck he wants in there, or Wilkier's place rather.
What?
Actually, nope, not Wilkier's. They'd be Russell's, because now that he knows Wilkier's working for Gallus, she's like, nope, never again. That place is burned.
All right. Well, you're assuming they knew where Will killed lived, but y'all do anything for y'all tuck in?
Before going to bed, I'm gonna healing elixir.
I'm gonna go, like, on the way back, go. I guess I would follow you to the Velvet Room first. Check on Adrian, just to make sure that they're there. And then, you know.
Russell would take one of the two ninja dusts and then give it to Rooney. Smash it. 2 to 8 minutes.
Don't.
No, you could read.
I've seen some people doing weird stuff in the bar, man. Do I sniff this?
2 to 8 minutes, they won't see you.
Stuff from earlier. Gotcha.
That's way fucking awesome. He just gives you drugs. And it's like,
He's like 2 to 8 minutes, you lose your fucking mind, bro.
it's like, we'll take you back to the Feywild.
Say, welcome to my place.
Oh my god.
And in the, or that is called
Dust of Disappearance.
Dust of Disappearance.
Dust
That's
of
the actual
Disappearance.
specific items. And it is, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes.
That's funny, because that means the guard that was in it too was invisible. But he's just like, what the?
He runs into a wall.
And it's the same, it functions the same as the invisibility spell. Like, so for
Don't
2d4
do anything.
minutes.
Yeah.
Creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell.
All right.
Wake up, talk to Dax. If he comes by that day. If he's
Yeah,
not-
no, he works that day. He'll tell you, since y'all were interested in the gardener,
Mhm.
he followed the gardener
Yeah.
to the shop you were at. Gave you a description of the shop that you already know about, where it's at, location, yada yada yada.
Sure.
He did say that while he was waiting for the gardener, he did see people leave. They go to different places, and some people came back. So there was more than just the gardener that left that day. Which is similar to like what Rustle saw.
Yeah.
He'll say probably 4 left before Duda, the gardener left.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he saw a total of probably like 8 people leave coming and going.
Gotcha.
And some of them were the same people that just left and came
Yeah,
multiple
yeah.
times.
Okay.
But that's it.
And then describe to
yeah.
them, did any of them look like Richard? Coming in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard was definitely coming in and out.
Did you hear anything else about this Matthias person?
No, I didn't approach any of them to talk.
Okay.
Just watching for now.
But did you see any of them speak?
No.
The
I mean, the
gardener
only
did.
one that I really paid attention to was the gardener because I followed them for a while. The rest is
came in and
Yes,
out.
I mean-
Did the gardener talk?
no.
Okay. How did he get the stuff from the botanist?
It was just ready for him. He walked in, he put the stuff on the thing, he grabbed it and left.
Got
Dropped some coin.
Got it. And the gardener didn't live on the compound.
I mean, I went home at a certain point and he hadn't come back out after he went in the first time.
Got it. Okay. But you saw him come out and go back in, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, maybe he just works longer hours. I don't know.
Maybe. I appreciate your help and having the extra gold.
Am I watching again or?
I think they might get shaken down today, so I'd probably stay away from there.
Yeah.
Who were the two mages who came in looking for my services when we were looking for that orb of Winter's Flame? Or Summer's Flame?
He gives you a couple of names.
It's okay if you don't have the names. He just gives them to me, and that's fine. I just want to make sure I have the contacts.
They
And,
don't seem like they're important.
they don't seem like they're important?
Like you've never heard of them.
I
So
understand.
I don't want to say they don't seem important, but they're not.
I don't know
known
they
enough
are.
to
Yeah. Okay.
be like, oh, that's a
So
big
they're
family.
the actual important ones.
Yeah, right. Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, he
did they
gives
be
you
contacted about?
the Mages Academy that's up there, like the
Okay,
like
so there.
where they all kind of.
All right. I'll take their names, take them. Appreciate it. Stay here. We'll see what we can find. And then I'm going to go talk to the mages.
Okay.
So. I'm sorry to hear that your friend or one of your associates were slain.
No idea. I mean, he was out working all day, so.
That's true.
You
The
didn't turn on the news?
you didn't turn on your orb. Whatever her name is, because I don't want to get it wrong. It's not Jessica. It's not Solon.
Marmal.
Sorbet.
Marvel.
Yeah. All right. Marmal. She sadly passed. And I think it was someone attempting to go after Adrian. So watch yourself.
Why do you say that?
Why did I say watch yourself, or why did I say go after Adrian?
Why would somebody go after either one of us?
Well, I think because poking their nose around where they shouldn't.
Well, that's what we do, but like, why would they go after Adrian and go after Marmal?
Because I think Adrian got caught with her hand in the cookie jar and told them that she was in fact Marmal.
Okay. He doesn't look happy at that.
No, I'm 100%. And it's like, I don't relish in telling you, but you're gonna find out. So yeah, just be careful.
Just to be specific, he's obviously not happy that she died, but looks less happy about the circumstances of death.
Right? No, I understand completely. Yeah, it's like no, it fucking sucks. Like, it didn't go down well. So, all right. Well, thank you. Stay safe. Be on your guard, and I'll hopefully be back later. You might not see me today, so go ahead and lock up if your shift ends and I'm not here.
Okay.
So,
Let's go around the table and order. So, Russell, what do you want to do?
What time period are we looking at?
Early morning. What time we all would wake up?
after a long rest.
8 or so hours after going to sleep.
8-ish in the morning then. It was just after midnight when y'all did y'all's thing.
Alright. Russell would get up,
To get down.
get down.
Back
They were
up
gonna
again.
knock me out. He would see if Rooney's up. Whether Rooney is up or not, he would start making some fat back. If anybody's not familiar with fat back, it's basically just super, super fucking salty bacon. Yeah.
So you're talking about country ham.
No. Just something very cheap as fuck and easy to make.
How long is that going to take?
15 minutes.
He's going to cast Gift of Alacrity on both you and himself and take a short rest.
I take a shortcut. Oh,
So I get my slots back.
wait, what does Get Alacrity do for me?
You add a D8 to your initiative.
For the next 8 hours. On one initiative roll, right?
Nope.
Holy
Yo.
shit.
It's yeah.
Yo. I have a potential plus 16 on my initiative.
What's your initiative? 36. I go before God.
It's like I roll
he
that
rolls up.
40, so it's a 36. Matthias goes first.
Part of my morning ritual. Just go with it.
He needs some of the special salt.
I was gonna say, it's like, why does it take Rooney 3 hours to meet us somewhere? It's like he has a system.
Yeah, it would be a.
Why?
Chanting over the bacon.
It is make you.
That's how you learned it, so you're just mimicking how I did it.
It's like, I don't know what your cook's weird.
But
He would, with very minimal experience as to what to look for in this case, but he would be looking around his place to see if there's any sign that. Easy peasy, he knows what to look for if anybody's been in there, but if anybody is capable of keeping. Is this place bugged?
when was the last time you were in your place?
I mean, it would have been. He would have gone there like a couple of times throughout the past, 6, 8 months that they've been walking around.
Yeah, y'all been doing.
Almost a year.
Yeah, no, it's not almost yet. It was like 5 months, then
It was 4, and then 2,
so it's 6,
and then
and then
at
it was
least
like a week long.
4 or 5 weeks.
So 7 months.
Yeah,
It's
almost a
not
year.
almost a year.
Is it over 6?
Over halfway,
half
not
a year.
almost.
A little over half.
That's a worth it.
So within that, he would have been back maybe 4 or 5 times,
Okay.
but primarily staying.
How many times in the past 6 weeks?
4 or 5 times.
It's actually all over the past few days. Wait, once?
How? Midway, recently, beginning.
Oh, how recently in the past?
Yeah,
6
was
weeks.
that visit? Yeah, in the past 6 weeks.
We had the downtime just before the last session.
So right before the start, y'all had what? How much downtime did I give you? Like 2 months?
2 months.
Yeah, it would have been probably in the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
13.
Do you have a system in place to let you know if somebody's been in there?
You know how feathers have little feathers? Feathers are just little hairs, but all together. Yeah. No, you'd have like a little hair in place on like the door,
Nice.
to where like it opens, the hair moves.
Okay.
Similar
Well, then
thing.
you had noticed that somebody had gotten in at some point, like when you came in the last time, but you live in a shady part of town,
Yeah.
so you thought really not too much of it. It's like some assholes in your house. Now it's making you question it.
Yeah, he knows he's got nothing to steal, and he knows most of the people in the area probably would be aware he's got nothing really worth stealing. So it's just, yeah. Now he's just like, oh, everything's fine. But nowhere safe. Sleeping in the cabinet doesn't help.
Well, maybe it did, because they would check a cabinet for a person.
Well,
But they would check a cabinet. Bird.
No, Bush.
So yeah, it would just be checking around this house, getting more and more nervous. And then asking Rooney, like, you know where you need to be before go to the wide.
I mean, no, sorry.
You know how to get with
You can caught up in it.
He's method acting.
He's hesitant to link up with anybody in the daylight too much because he doesn't know who's watching who, and he's pretty sure they don't know who he is yet, but he's less sure now. So it's just let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you knew they knew who they were looking for. They just couldn't find them.
Well, no, he just doesn't. So far, he is semi-confident they don't know he's.
Yeah, so this exact moment thing, yes. But if your logic is telling you, I don't know what your logic is telling you. Is you like, are you thinking that he's the leverage with Will Camp?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
He just doesn't. He doesn't know exactly how careful he still has to be.
Gotcha.
He knows it's not necessarily super careful to be with Rooney, knowing full well they know exactly what Rooney is, but that Rooney's involved somehow. So honestly, at that point, like he's just like, yeah, I got Rooney here. So.
All right, let's do it.
Baylor's office.
You do anything while you wait? In the meantime,
Prestidigitate myself. Probably make myself smell like cherry tarts instead of salty bacon.
Hey, man.
I mean, I would have put salty bacon, but okay. You know,
Rudy's a child. Pastries smell good.
So is bacon.
Rudy's a child.
bacon is universal.
Bacon is
Fatback.
Smell like bacon.
Fatback is intense bacon.
That's fair.
Yep.
And then make their way to Baylor's office.
Okay. You'll see Dax.
Did you tell Dax you were going to go see the mages?
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Okay, I didn't know if you were telling DM Isaac or...
Yeah, and I've let him know, like, okay, I'll head over there, or it would be heavily insinuated. Where are they at? Who are they? I need to go talk to them.
He tells you they're going to go see the mages. He is.
Have I been in the academy? Am I allowed in the academy?
No, not just anybody's allowed in there now.
What kind of read of Dax does Rustle get? I'm like, is this fucking dude on our side?
I mean, if you want to roll an insight, you can, but based off of that limited interaction, it's going to be a very high DC.
Higher than a 26? I wouldn't know. 22.
He's an employee. He's looking for AOR. He didn't lie to you or anything. He's not leading you to
No, yeah, he doesn't think he's lying. He's just like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is there a handsome work in here?
Work.
You read Tesla?
Meet up with him, or I'm gonna go wait at the Y.
We can't hurt to check the light. That's probably on the way. Did we mention where we were meeting today?
The velvet room.
Can we say that we think?
we
It's always a cover.
Oliver gets up at the crack of dawn, and he gets his full rest, so he sleeps in low. Goes for his morning run, washes off in the river afterwards, then proceeds to drag an alligator head through the streets to a taxidermist.
A few times during the night, there's some startle yelps that may or may not have woken you up, depending on how long you slept. At one point, you hear a guy say, "Fucking Oliver, you son of a bitch!"
And just hands behind his head, feet kicked up.
It's like a lullaby to him.
Yeah, I told you it was real.
Get the smear shit in my bed.
Well, yeah, it did. because and it's not shit. It's like brain stuff. You wouldn't let me go save the lady outside the city wall because you didn't believe me. So this will teach you a lesson. I gave you a souvenir. You can make a dagger out of it.
He just kind of half yells, just incoherently in anger, and then everybody else like, "Shut up, Jordan! We're trying to sleep."
You can read the report. I wrote it in words that you can understand.
He's mumbling on it. Private game. The sheets off of his bed and the blankets, and just lays on the mattress.
Face down.
Oh, you weren't out there either. Tommy made a noise from his office today.
Oh, yes, he did.
You heard it?
Yeah, I was out there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It was just like a. just, I don't know any of the context, but my joke was, "Did you run out of crayons?"
April said, "You sound like a horse." Then he did another noise.
Yeah, something got going.
He was looking raw.
But yeah, so after he gets washed up, he'll drag the gator head to hopefully a taxidermist that he can find.
Okay, easy enough.
Asks that it is cleaned and ready to be mounted, and tells them where to deliver it, which is Bayor's establishment.
Okay, it will cost you 5 silver.
Easy enough.
Damn. You gotta get more things taxidermy.
We're about to have fucking heads mounted everywhere. What was the person's name that got murdered? Taxidermy. Hey, Adrian, now you can remember your friend at your head.
Yeah, it might be a little more expensive to do a human.
Then, depending on what
But
his
still doable.
assignment was for the day, would kind of dictate what he does next.
Okay, we'll say it's a day off.
Okay, perfect. So he'll go, brief Father Forthill, if he's available, on kind of what happened with Matthias. And say, like, this guy was kind of talking celestial, and, you know, I've been practicing. And he even knows that, like, the paladins aren't, like, they're out somewhere. They're not around right now, and that kind of made me nervous.
Anything else that he said that might? I mean, those are both two concerning things.
Well,
if someone's concerned that the paladins aren't around, they're probably not any good.
You know how we've kind of helped stop some of those demon devil things? Well, something opened a door for them to get here. And
That's
he
usually how they work. They get summoned.
yeah, but he made it seem like it was one of the gods, maybe? Or, like, I don't know. He didn't rub me the right way.
Well, it's disturbing that he's concerned about the where the paladins are. Did he know where they were?
He just knows they're not around. And he's looking for something inside the city.
What are
That
they looking for?
I don't know. But he's looking for something to find something.
Well, the next time one of them are here, paladins, I'll let them know about Matthias. But without, I mean, he could just be
mean,
crazy.
He spoke celestial, so that's gotta mean he's good, right?
No, that's not also how that works. I mean, a lot of people, intelligent people, speak speak any language they can learn. So a lot of our clergy speak abyssal and infernal just so they can understand what the enemy's thinking. Does it make them evil?
Okay, I can see that now. So I was originally kind of starting to really become, like, trust Matthias, because he was like, yeah, go. But did he also ask, like, a really weird question of, like, would you go kill someone for me without question? And I was like,
Yeah, that would be an indication of not trusting that person.
yeah, So, anyway, if you hear anything, kind of fill me in, because I'm trying to get to the bottom of what this guy's going at. And it seems bigger than, like, just normal guard stuff. Like, they're not going to give it the attention they need, like they should also do for Salvatore and the other problems inside the city. So if you hear anything, let me know, and at least maybe me and my friends can take care of it.
Well, don't mistake the people not moving against people like Salvatore and Matthias, because it's hard to prove that they've done anything wrong.
He'll, like, almost seem like he wants to explode.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If they're bad people, it's obvious they're bad, but would you want some random person saying that Oliver's a bad person and we should arrest him, and that would create chaos and anarchy?
No, I'm pretty sure I could hold up in, like, the testimony stuff thing. Like, if we're talking about, like, true justice as tier intends, it'd be fine. Like, zone of truth me. I ain't got nothing to hide. Like, everyone knows this. I try, and it doesn't even work.
What happens if you speak the truth, but it's not the truth? Just your truth.
What?
Let's say you know something about somebody. You think you know it for a fact, and that's not true. So the truth won't stop that. You'll still say what you think is true, and it's not. Then what?
Wait, that actually happens? Well, then what's the point of that then? You know, that's a different rabbit hole.
It's better to use zone of truth to interrogate someone than to use it on a witness that thinks they saw something.
Okay, so you want to use it when you... I'll eventually understand that piece. I'm still practicing some of the basic incantations that you're starting to teach me, and I've got this down to hold out the drift globe, and I've got some words that can make this do some cool stuff. So I'm obviously learning.
It's nice. So, how did you got them?
Yeah, we found it. I found the alligator.
Nice. You should have more faith in yourself.
Oh, I knew I would find it. It was really starting to get, like, the ridicule and the badgering starting to wear on me a little. I'm not gonna lie. But that's done now. So next up is figuring out this Matthias thing. And I'm not really sure where we're supposed to be meeting today. It'll probably be the Velvet Room like normal.
I really don't like that you go to the Velvet Room.
There's a lot. There's a lot of nice people there. I mean, they do some stuff that, I mean, I wasn't really exposed. Well, that's not true. I usually just didn't really take in. I still really don't, but they have, like, good ale.
You sure about
The people
that?
like to talk to me. Like, they're not, like, immediate, like, dismissive, or like, oh, hey, there's this little kid, or... Yeah, I mean, it's just a...
Sorry, that's me laughing, because I just keep picturing Oliver around the bar, and all the girls just like, hey, what's the information you got for us today?
Yeah.
It's using you,
But
without
yeah.
you know it.
I mean, I also, like, help out a lot of other places, you know, on my days off. In fact, do you have any errands for me today?
Nah, not really. It's a fairly slow day today.
Okay, well then I'll probably go see if my friends are at the Velvet Room, because we gotta go look into this Matthias thing. Oh, and by the way, there's some person called Gallus. Have you heard of that name before?
Yes.
Is that a good person or a bad person?
It's a bird person.
I know the name Gods.
Matthias is friends with him. Or that's his boss.
I will cast Ascending to see if I can get one of the knights back.
Okay.
Oh, just immediately. Oh no.
There we go.
That seems... So should Like, I let them know we need to take this a little bit slow, or do we need to ramp up? I mean, I'm getting ready to probably fill out a warrant today to search Matthias's property.
Depends on who Matthias is. Does Matthias speak?
Yeah. I mean, he actually
he?
knows
Yeah.
Celestial. Like, I had my first full-blown conversation in Celestial.
So, little know this, so I would keep this to yourself. There was
You all will know.
Yeah.
there was an
Faithful
angel
attitude.
that made a mistake, put its faith in humanity, and let a creature in. And it corrupted 30 of its brothers. Those 30 brothers fell to earth, fell to Peru, and we call them the Fallen. Gallus leads them. He has the angel Anduriel inside of him.
So, Gallus is a fallen-ish
So
angel?
so the way they work is
They're a cult?
they are not a cult. They have There's two ways these beings work.
Okay.
One, they work in partnership with the person they possess.
So Gallus is possessed?
So yeah, in that sense. And in other ways, they just take full possession of the being and just take control of the bodies.
So
What's in these people, like Matthias, is a being that has been alive since the birth of time.
Uh-huh.
They know things. Now they're limited to the strength of the being they're inside, but their depth of knowledge and spells that have been lost for centuries.
So that would
The swords were actually forged to do battle with them.
with the fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Why did so obviously they didn't get along with the celestial realm. Were there any that were cast out from like the abyss?
No, I mean the abyss is demons and the hells are the devils. I mean the wielders of the sword will stand against any evil, but they were created to stand against this.
That's not good. Okay, well,
They will do this from time to time when they're about to do something major. Since they outnumber the swords 10 to 1, they spread their resources out so that they can act in other places.
so they did that to act here in Yartar.
Perhaps.
They're
Or
looking for
this-
something here.
How sure are you they are looking for something? What are they looking for here?
They're looking for something to find something.
Here?
I need to go get my friend Rustle, the Kinku. He can repeat the conversation verbatim. Would that help?
Yes, but with that said, I highly doubt what they're looking for is here.
Well, yeah, the end thing. But what about the thing to find the thing? Granted,
The reason I say that is if that was the case, then one of the swords would be here. If it was that important.
yeah, but what if, like you said, they outnumber them and they're making enough of a mess elsewhere?
Yeah, but they get their information from somewhere higher, and I have to have faith that they're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, but Matthias said like something of the higher let stuff through. Was he referring to himself, like the fallen, maybe?
Well, no, whatever they're probably looking for, if that's what he said, they're probably looking for the angel that opened the door that corrupted them.
What? An angel corrupted the fallen, so they're
No,
still.
an angel made a mistake,
Uh-huh.
but his faith in humanity and what that faith led to the corruption of these 30. I don't know the specifics.
Oh, so there were just 30 people that took advantage of this angel's faith and like abused it?
No. Let's do a basic analogy.
Okay.
The angel opened the door.
Yep.
When he opened the door, gas entered the room, and 30 people got sick from the gas. Those 30 people are the problem. The angel didn't do it intentionally. Didn't know what was going to happen when he opened the door. But when he did do it, bad things happened.
But isn't he opening a door from like a good place, or did he accidentally open like a bad place door?
This was a hypothetical analogy. This is not like...
Okay. So anyway, this angel accidentally did something that made a bunch of bad people.
Yeah, caused 30 of his brothers to fall. Brothers and sisters.
Oh, 30 of his own angel brethren, and they came down here and inhabited people.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way they can enact... they're still bound by rules.
So are they trying to like make their way back to atone?
I highly doubt that.
Or are they just kind of like, oh, this is even worse?
Yeah. Know this, they are bound by rules. That's why they act through people. That's why we don't see angels flying around every day. So that's why they possess people. You have to let them in. Generally, they have a tell. It's a coin that they've picked up. That the more powerful ones and the magical ones can hide within their bodies and stuff. But once you've touched that coin, they can then enter you.
That's good to know. So, hypothetically, if things were to come to blows, don't just go grab the coin.
And it has a very, the coin in question has a very, how do I put this? Convenient way to always find its way into people's hands. Picture you kill one and it just rolls out and lands at someone's feet. They just bend over and want to pick it up.
And what's the Divine's take on this? I
They
guess that's
created
with the
3
swords.
swords.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Currently, the church is in possession of 7 of these coins.
Of the total 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. Well, if we find a way to wrestle the 2 coins away that we know are here,
There are 2 here.
well, there's Gallus.
Gallus is here.
He was talking to him.
Did anybody see Gallus?
I don't think so. Like, I heard through a floor. Now,
Well, surely the knights didn't leave if Gallus was here. I have a feeling he was just talking through some sort of magical spell.
okay, well then there's 1. Maybe 2, right? We don't know. But the warrant should help.
tells me there's one.
Okay. Well, yeah, you probably have a better sense. Anyway, I probably need to go find them and give them this briefing because this is a lot of really important information. And I'm also, I need breakfast.
And more importantly, I need breakfast.
He takes you to where, like, they eat, I guess. Feed the poor.
No, he Oliver's like talking like, I'm going to go leave, get breakfast on the way, and then go find my friend.
They would usually reserve to some people that can't feed themselves. Okay. Have a bite.
Mother, you gotta help me. I really need some breakfast. Someone's over there in red.
I need
shit.
at least 1 whole sleeve of communion wafers, please.
Saltine.
And a little bit of wine.
Yeah.
That's my breakfast. Saltines and wine. Alright. Anything else?
No,
No, it was Isaac asking.
oh,
so.
no, yeah. No, Oliver is going to depart, and make his way to the Velvet Room
I'm gonna depart.
quick. He is just humming on smoke. Because, 1, he's also worried he's going to forget some important details on the way.
Don't worry. I got it.
So y'all all converging on the Velvet Room.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the mages.
You get to the front desk.
Perfect. I believe someone was looking for my services. I'm giving the names. Are they in? If they're not, that's fine. And if I need to make an appointment, that's okay too.
You can make an appointment, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's done.
It is, but that doesn't mean that there isn't more business to be had.
Well, then I'm sure they'll go and see you.
I didn't believe you would be this flippant.
I mean, you know they're all arrogant. Like that's what
No,
they are.
I know. I have a question for you.
You've had several.
What, if anything, would you use to help you find someone or something?
There's a number of spells. There are some magical items.
Mm-hmm.
Like what are you looking for that defines what we can do?
It's an object that helps you find something else or someone else.
Something or someone?
Someone.
Is something
Object
special
finds
about this
person.
someone?
I don't think they're from around here.
Like the city or like?
No.
I mean, there are objects that can find things based off of where they're from. There are objects that can find if you attune it to the person, specific people. There are objects that are just generally divining that if you look into them and ask where someone is, it could possibly find them.
Do you have any contact information about someone who can perform the scrying spell?
There's a number of wizards in here that can perform the scrying spell.
How much would that cost? Its worth is like $5,000.
Ooh.
So a level
And,
4 would be between 501 and 5,000. So this would be between like 5,000 and something else. Jesus.
And I would say probably 1,000 gold pieces.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Because I mean, they can cast it as often as they want, but
I know,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Well, and that's something that's interesting to kind of like think about too is whenever Bayor like starts to then cast his own spells, same deal. I can cast as many times as I want.
yeah. Well, the
It's
thing
just
is,
hard
it's
to
just
research.
more the higher level magic, the more and more rare it is, and the more and more it is.
Right.
It's also probably a reason why they don't let us use on it. Fucking.
Very true. Okay. If that's the case, have y'all heard anything about the Matthias Hunt, new businessman in town?
No, sells good stuff.
When you say he sells good stuff, what does that mean? Like it's good quality products?
Yeah, he has his hands in a lot of things. Candles, potions, botany, dresses.
Yeah. Why do you think somebody would come in and have? Okay, that's a huge business empire in a very short amount of time.
Called Walmart.
Walmart, you know, just down the street. No, but no, I mean, let's be real, we're not stupid. He's buying luxury items that only nobles and wizards and higher born merchants would buy. He's trying to integrate himself.
And what does that get him?
Influence with nobles.
So, let's say you had nefarious intentions. What would that influence do for you?
Influence as in like any political person? Or,
Well,
you know,
nobility. I mean, if they had, let's say, even you on their side, they have access to a lot of spells potentially, and a lot of.
depends on what they want and why they want it, right? Like what kind of level of influence they've got.
Mm.
You know, a person that's very amenable to you and they can cast spells. Let's say you become powerful enough to cast fifth circle spells and you want to scry on somebody. Or one of your friends wants to scry on somebody. Would you do it for them?
Yeah.
Right? Gain access to the town. If you know the right people, you might be able to decide the right laws, which might make you more money.
So what would you want to change? Okay, interesting. Well, thanks. And just based on your opinion and interactions, how strange is it to just see someone flying around here?
I mean, up here, not too bad. It's frowned upon by the guard to be flying above the city, which that scares the locals, but
Yeah.
they would
Okay.
probably just come to the mage college, issue a warning like they always do, and then we'd give a national speech to the class, and like, don't do that, and then a few weeks later, some asshole's flying around again.
People forget, I suppose.
Nobody's gonna shoot you down unless they have a very good reason to.
Okay. Interesting. Well, thank you for your time. Tip their hat and leave.
There you go.
I'm gonna head to the bell room.
So the three of y'all are at the Velvet Room. He'll be joining shortly. What do you guys want to do?
Prior to them arriving,
Oh, okay.
Russell would speak to Bernie on their way. Cell was a dead end.
Yes.
Say it.
Sal was a dead end. Say it.
Gotta say it.
Got him.
I'm just making sure that is understood.
How would hypothetical evidence get from a hypothetical meeting point to the hypothetical place that it should be found? Hypothetical.
You get it in there.
I have the utmost faith you will.
Trust that I'm always watching.
Trust that I'm always watching.
Uh-oh.
Velvet Room. Velvet Room.
Oliver like busts in, huffing and puffing. Rachel, Ashley, I need my room and breakfast.
You good?
No.
They start making it.
Yes. Are any of the others here yet?
No, you got something important to tell them?
Yep.
What kind of words? What's so important you gotta tell them? And they're making your food and your drink and.
Yeah, he's like. You all are pretty, like. If I tell you, I'm afraid I'll actually be putting you in danger. Like, normally the stuff I tell you, like.
We're always in danger.
Yeah, but one of you have already died
Let's.
because of this, I think.
I would tell you to definitely tell us so we would, you know what happened?
Yeah, you know what happened, but that's gonna be even worse.
You know who killed our friend?
I have a pretty good idea.
And who is that? Yeah. Don't worry. We know your certain restrictions. We won't do anything.
Yeah. You're just gonna have to trust me that I'll get this figured out.
Will you tell us afterwards?
Yes. Once we get this resolved, or if it gets to a point to where I need to let you know because you all are in immediate danger. But right now, I'm kind of like... Has anyone mentioned the scrying? Like...
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. But right now, I think discretion is best, and if I can keep this close to the vest, Bayor has said before when doing an investigation, you limit the amount of contamination into the process as a whole.
You see her turn around. She's fixing the drink. Make a perception check.
Perception check. Give it that.
I think that's a 22 or a 21.
She poured something in your drink. She's gonna give it to you.
Let's go, bro.
It's time to fucking party.
He's gonna say, but I have my friends coming, so I need a couple more.
Okay, she pours you 2 more drinks.
Anything slipped into those? He'll be thanks, and he'll drink one of his. And then he's going to try to remember what of the other 2, which one had the stuff.
Oh, give it to me.
So it's going to be...
Damn it.
You said a couple.
That was the dead end. He's gonna be like, "No, what we got from Sal."
So,
I didn't realize. So I said a couple. So that means you have 3 in total. The one you had originally ordered and 2 more.
Yeah.
So now you have 50% chance.
yeah, so
you,
he took the one that he knows was good, one of the 3 that he knows is good.
Yeah.
Just start sipping on that while he has the other 3 in one hand and like shouldering.
You only have 2. You only asked for a couple. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You had 3 total.
He
One
would
and
ask
then a
for
cup.
enough for his friend.
You're including, okay.
Yeah.
So then, yes, you now have, so you have 3.
And so he'd make his way back to the
No,
room. He would
Just give it to Adrian.
he would set them down, spread them out to where everyone could sit, like in this back corner room with the table, and then just kind of be waiting. He'd just be kind of looking at smoke. He'd be repeating everything to Smoke, hushed, like, "Okay, man, okay, boy. So here's what we got. We got Almond, Gallus is a leader, Matthias is a leader," and he'd just be doing that until they arrived. And
Pick a number 1 through 100.
54.
54. 1 through 33. 33 through 34 through 66. 67 through 100. Okay. So whoever. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, you.
You
So
just
you
assigned
picked,
it.
you picked me.
What you should do is have each of them.
Have him roll a D3. We, like, each of us pick 2 numbers on a D6.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll just play this out first before we go decide it.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys all make it. Do y'all want to do any chit chatting before he gets there, or do you want to wait until they all get there all together?
No, yeah. I don't know how far away the Major College is.
I mean, as people come, like the moment they see Oliver, he's got this electric, tense energy about him, more so than normal. So it depends on if they're gonna pry any questions out of him, if he's gonna have to like go through this spiel multiple times, or not.
Oliver's chomping at the bit to say things.
Yes.
So this is what we're gonna do. Roll me a d6.
5.
That's me.
Okay. So now what we're gonna do is this.
And then we're gonna do this.
You're sitting in a spot that isn't taken. So spot 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who sits down first?
Did I make it there with them?
No, these 2 make it
Got it.
first. You make it later. So you're gonna be sitting down last.
I'm following Rustle around, so.
Russell's
probably sits
Okay.
down
So
first.
roll for me. Roll what? d6. And it's sitting at 5. So if you roll a 5 or 6, you're sitting at that seat.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you're not sitting at that seat. So now you
Roll 1, 4. 1 through
roll
4.
me a
But then you gotta slow it
d4.
down.
Roll me a d4.
1.
Okay, so a 1 or a 2 and a d4, you're sitting there. 3 and 4, you're not.
Jesus.
You have 50% chance of this.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
And then roll a d8.
Very
I'm not sitting.
They will be sitting there when he sits down.
Give us the truth, Baylor.
Oh, I will.
What are you? Who is Dax really?
Woo, y'all skimmed that bullet. Okay, so y'all are drinking. You want to tell them anything before Bayo gets here, or do you just want to? Because you're probably going to have to repeat it when Bayo gets here.
Well, it depends on if he's gonna do his best to like just do small talk, but there is that just consistent layer of like Oliver has other things that he stops himself from saying, but then like shifts it towards the breakfast platter.
Okay, a few minutes of odd conversation. Bayo shows up.
Oh, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, so I told him to do over easy eggs, but they did just sunny side up. And I know, Rooney, that's not your favorite, and you prefer the over easy. But it is just what it is. They tried.
More of an
Honestly,
over
got some
medium
bangers,
gal.
beans, and mash, man.
Over easy all the way.
I mean, personally, I enjoy a good scramble.
Thanks for the drink.
Constitution check, Phil.
Anyway, okay.
Choose to fail. Oh.
So we're in.
3?
I mean, I rolled a 3.
Oh, I'm gonna say you definitely fell. I would
Not much higher than 3.
How much did you like rolling out? What? Okay.
We are in way over our head. This
You are, in essence, in a zone of truth. You don't have to speak, but if you speak, you have to tell the truth.
Sure. They heard us that most of the time anyway.
and Matthias is part of what's called the Fallen.
What is that?
There was at the beginning of time an angel in the realm of the divine that accidentally opened up a door or put his faith in humanity, like Father Forthill was saying, and it ended up corrupting 30 people, more or less 30 of his angel brethren or sisters fell to Faerun and inhabited these coins that possess or directly take over people. And at least one of the names that Father Forthill knows is in fact one of the fallen is Gallus. And this person is not up to any good. Like, legitimate bad.
Gallus.
So if Matthias is working for Gallus, it's safe to assume Matthias may also be one of the fallen. And what they tend to do is when they're trying to do their machinations, they take their group and they spread them out and draw the swords away, the paladins.
What do the swords do?
They were designed by the divine to fight the fallen.
So, why do we have them then? Why does humanity have them?
Because the divine were like, we're not going to just leave you guys down here undefensible.
So they're trying to clean up their own mess?
Well, they're trying to clean up the mess of one of their creations.
That angel sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, it did not make a great choice. But, you know, the gods can't necessarily... I mean, one of the things that give us is, like, the freedom to choose things. And, well, if we choose poorly, then it's like, whoops. But they also then try to give us the tools to fix it. Because they don't necessarily come down here and, like, just...
Wouldn't it have just been easier just to not give us the choice?
Well, yeah. But then we wouldn't have all, like, the fun that we have and, like, all all the stuff. But, anyway. So, Father Forthill is going to call, hopefully, one of the swords back. Which, that seems pretty serious. So, yeah, I don't really know what we need to do. Maybe when we go serve the warrant, we try to find one of these coins, but we can't touch it. If you touch it, one of the fallen will find a way into you.
You know what they look like?
They're a coin. I'm going to assume they're going to not look like normal coins. I would almost think of them maybe like a medallion. I don't, it's going to be magical, like if you can tell stuff is magical.
That Matthias person said that I was like Matthias.
I was going to say, do you have a coin? It's based on the conversation Russell repeated.
One thing that I have that's similar to a coin is this.
Well, that could make sense though, right? Because if they fell from the upper plane, there had to be something that ascended from the lower plane.
Well, I don't think I'm going to take you over if you touch it.
And isn't it like part of like tiefling culture? Is you guys are from like a bargain with the hells?
I mean, supposedly.
So maybe that's where they're trying to think there's a kindred spirit, but there's a lot of I would consider it quite a bit of difference of like a bargain made outside of your control versus someone willingly opening a door and letting a bunch of corrupt badness come in.
I mean, yeah.
Though now I say that out loud, that sounds very, very similar.
Did we stop and pick up the evidence on the way here?
Is this Johnny talking?
Yeah.
Okay, this is like...
That's what I thought.
No, I
we
mean,
were
Noon
doing.
hasn't hit yet. So Russell hasn't gotten away. He was planning on taking care of that.
Y'all in breakfast time. I would say with his detour and y'all's, I would
like
say
10 or
probably
11 or something.
10-ish, yeah.
Gotcha.
Ooh, we getting brunch, baby. This is such a good drink, Oliver.
Why?
No, it just tastes really good.
She was just trying to do something extra step special for helping a friend.
Well, Rachel did fix a special drink.
I want to fly right now.
Yeah, me too.
You want to go?
No. Like,
Y'all can feel but can't see that. Like,
it's just wings are.
my heartbeat is going 200 beats a minute.
Oh, that's. Been fucking with the border towns.
To draw the swords away.
His first movie.
So if it's not,
No, they've apparently existed since the beginning of time.
here's the thing. What do they want with this place? What makes this place so special? Is it all the mages that he's buddying up with?
Wasn't like the.
What if it's not?
Do the thing. Do the thing. The repeat the conversation thing in their voices.
Which one?
The one with Gallus and Matthias where they're talking about exactly what they wanted.
I can rewind the tape.
Yeah, that part right there where he's talking about finding the thing. To find the thing. Well, they think that thing's here, right?
They hired someone to find something, help them find something. Or just find that person in jail.
So
My lord, we ran into someone interesting today. He is similar to us. It's felt like one of our brothers, but I couldn't quite pin who it is. And then when he looked inside of me, which was quite interesting, whatever was inside of him shut down. So I couldn't pinpoint who it is. I think it warrants further investigation. You get another voice. And it was this that we speak of. He goes by the name of Beowulf. Do you think he knows where it is? He seemed generally confused when I was talking about it. I don't even think he knows what he is. Pause. It's interesting. Keep an eye on him. If I may ask, has the person you hired found what we're looking for? He hasn't found it yet. How about the leverage? We haven't found the creature yet in the city, but we do know it's in here and still alive and safe. As long as it's within our grasp, don't keep looking for it. And then you hear Matthias say, "Thank you, Gallus. We'll keep an eye on it."
So yeah, okay, so maybe we do need to find Wilkir. Because he knows what we're looking for.
Yes.
To stop the fall.
Yes.
So wait a minute, well,
Is that a right now thing, or is that
we've been trying to find that guy for months.
Yes.
What'd you say?
is that a right now? We find Book here right now?
There he
But
is.
if we've been, yeah, if he's been missing for months and we've been trying to find him, I don't think
Well,
that's.
maybe what we do is when we go serve the warrant, we see if we can find any sort of clue that may mention a place or an interesting object.
I'm going in.
That's fine. I can write it up in the warrant where I've got a couple of people.
Nope. I'll blend in.
Do I need to come?
You can't bring bystanders in.
Yeah, he will find that out.
I mean, you can enjoy it if you want. It's one of those situations. I want to make sure that.
Stop, citizens. What are you doing? Easy.
The guard's done.
He just walks behind Oliver and repeats everything Oliver's saying right as he's done saying it.
No, that
I did it
that could work. Yeah, Bayor, I think you need to definitely go inside because you can normally like spot stuff pretty quick.
Well, I mean, if they allow it, yeah.
I mean, you're an investigator,
I am,
You're
but
not-
this is official police business.
but I can probably.
And
I
I'm
don't know,
reminded
I
of that all the time.
Huh?
That I'm not a part of official police business.
No, but you've gotten in with Decker and maybe
That's true.
reference that it probably doesn't warrant the true detectives, but
Oliver, why are you the way that you are?
what do you mean?
You cut me so deep with your words, my dear friend.
Well,
I know I'm not a true detective, I get that.
Deep under a truth spell.
yeah, but that's like the benefit. That means you get to go on, because if you were a true detective, you'd probably blow this off as like some hogwash thing.
No, I think I would believe in you just the same if I was a true detective.
Season 1 or 2.
Decker didn't want to help me with the null stuff.
Yeah, she didn't, but that's because she's having to deal with homicides and crime within a city. I luckily had the capacity and the desire to want to help a genuinely good person.
Yeah,
So
so
detectives are dumb. Wait, I got that backwards. The detectives are dumb.
Detective?
The detective.
Anyway, I think I now am kind of gleaming what old Rachel slipped in that drink, which is it's actually kind of neat. I may need to see if she will give me some to not ingest myself.
This tastes delicious.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
It's blue.
Okay.
Actually,
What-
sorry, no, it would be yellow.
What's your deepest regret?
My deepest regret that I can think of at the moment is charging someone with a crime and having to make a public apology for it and finding out it was one of my allies.
Okay. What's your greatest joy?
Flying.
Okay. So see, we see what's happened. They gave you like a truth spell, truth potion. That's why.
Yeah, we need more of this.
Yeah, no.
We need to give Matthias this.
Yes, Rachel. Yeah, he walks out the door.
He's not.
I do not think he's gonna drink anything we give him.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't fucking open his gullet and shove it in there.
What you want?
Yeah, so the thing that you slipped in the drink, I gave it to my
Depository.
friend, and
Easier.
he will not stop telling the truth.
What's about your business?
No.
Yeah, I have been around drunk people. I am a bartender.
Yeah, but you don't slip like a tiny little wow.
There's a little extra shot of pick me up.
Can I see the pick me up?
Unless they drank it.
Can I pay for some pick me up?
Sure.
It could
She
be-
pours you another drink.
No.
She pours something in the drink. and
No,
she
I
gives it to
want like it without it being in a drink yet.
you. That'll be fine, Sylvan.
Like for just the little pick me up.
I'm kidding. Just a cup.
He'll drink it.
It's not legitimately the spell. She's just pouring something.
Oh, just like some random
Yeah.
SIBO in it.
Nice.
Even if you know
Well,
it's
no.
a placebo, they work.
Roll will say. No, just kidding.
Okay, so now I've got. So, did he actually get a tiny potion of this?
No, she's trying to show you that it's just a pick me up.
Oh.
She's vehemently denying truth serum
Trying to drug someone with sodium pentothal.
in front of a guard.
Yep. It's not connecting for him. He's like, I'm a regular.
I'm just Oliver.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Bear's over there like, yeah, man. Gonna get to the bottom of this fucking
Your friend
barrel.
doesn't hold his liquor that long.
Well, one, we're getting brunch. Why are you pouring us?
You asked for
Damn, no, I asked for drinks. I mean,
It's a bar! You asked for drinks at a bar! I gave you...
yeah, but
You see Rachel just climbing over the thing. It's a bar.
bar.
Yeah,
How am I the bad guy?
I'm sorry, did you want straight mixer?
These mimosas, are pretty true.
Don't want to choose Charlie.
They just straight mixers.
Well, no. There's just a lot going on right now, and the breakfast was great.
Thank you. Apparently the drinks were too.
They most certainly always are. That's why you guys are always packed. Yeah, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go, and he just walks back into the room.
Figured out. You can fly in the city, and they're only going to give you a slap on the wrist to the Mage's College. So, I'm looking forward to spreading my wings a little bit out there.
So I should probably go and get to writing the warrant request.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get that done, and it's probably gonna move pretty quick. So you guys just need to be in the area, I think. With whatever you're gonna do. I'll name you. I don't know if they'll approve it or not, but
I'll be nearby and I can slip in with you.
okay. And you can do like a cool little illusion thing.
Not to get in there, but I will be supporting you in spirit from the outside.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I don't understand much magic, so it sounds good.
He thinks he's gonna have backup. He's not. It's gonna be great.
Yep.
Yell real loud.
I'm like, Rooney, help me. Rooney's like, it's just an image, and then they attack through it. You just spirit mist, and
The safe word is, this is the police, get down. Okay.
Oh.
Alright. So I'll say breakfast, conversation, all that one job, jazz. It's about 11-ish. It's close to high noon. You're getting there. It's going to take you about 20-25 minutes to get to the place. From there, we'll see what happens.
Russell will split off. I'll be there. And he'll split off and wait on the north side of the wide until 12:15ish. And at that point, he'll go and check the fountain.
It's there. You find a dagger.
Just clean dagger. Alright, well,
It's a very ornate dagger. You see initials at the base of the blade right before it hits the hilt.
it's one of those things where I'm like, he takes a cloth and picks it up, and I'm like, no, fingerprints aren't a fucking thing. So, yeah, no, he picks it up, wraps it in a cloth real quick, and then pockets it, and then continues on. And he will wait nearby, out of sight, for all of the guards to start showing up, at which point he will take action.
Okay. You go get the warrant. What do you say? What do you present?
Oliver would present that in a general questioning
And
of...
just as a reminder too, because it was last week, y'all do have a letter from one of the merchants
Right.
that disappeared that's insinuating a threat. and you have handwriting that might match the signature in the letter itself.
So he
And then the conversation, like
He-
what image?
starts off, with like the grounds for where the investigation went, ties it into the letter and the handwriting, and that they have a substantiating witness outside of the investigating party, which he names his friends as those that were beginning to look into this under his guidance.
Okay, which friends do you name?
Bayor, Russell, Rooney, Adrian, and himself.
Okay. Go ahead.
They've been.
Please kill me.
And states that in order to further expunge Matthias, they would have to investigate the premises to see if there is any contraband or signs of misdoings, specifically records relating to either of the two shops and extortion, funds or exchanges, corrupt books, and the like.
Alright. It's probably, we'll say 5 hours from you going, writing a report, going for a judge, saying something, them organizing like 5-6 guards, a couple of detectives, and they start heading that way. Alright. So you're out and about, like you're around the wide, but not
I'm
going
in
in.
kind of near the in the wide, kind of near the house with Bayor, I imagine.
Okay.
If that's where.
Can you describe the group of guards as they're walking up? What's the
They're-
race, rough size, genders?
I mean, there are various. It's just a mixture of eclectic people, but they all have a uniform. They all have very similar sword and shield style with a bow. They're varying heights.
Any
Tallest and smallest, excluding Oliver.
You would be able to impersonate one if you wanted to. And it's 6 additional ones, including you, so 7 total is what you'll see.
That's one of those things like with the numbers being what they are. We'll figure it out.
Well, not only that, but you'll notice that there's the guards seeing the guards walking around. There's guards in the wide that are just kind of looking like
Yeah,
what's
it's
going on.
gonna be tense and busy real quick, so it'll be
Yeah,
a thing. So,
you could always pretend to show up later or something. I don't know.
well, no, it's one of those things where like the moment shit really starts kicking off, Russell's gonna disguise himself as a dwarf in the same exact garb as them, and then just kind of move in with them.
What do you want to do?
Heading there with Rooney. I'm gonna be posted up out there. Maybe not be in plain view, but be like, oh, cool, we're around here. Kind of try and get maybe a decent vantage point to see if anyone's coming and going.
This is a rooftop we watched from before.
Was Oliver able to get Bayor approved to do and serve the warrant?
I mean, you've given him credit, so if they do find something, this will go towards him. At this point, it's the police to handle, and if they find a crime, they might ask him to continue to investigate, but they're not going to let him actually get in to actual.
You walk in the gate. Welcome to Mansfield. Get in the compound.
No, this is Vondel, man.
Yeah, welcome to Vondel.
It's like last person standing go.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone casts a spell that just causes that to happen.
You open a fucking door and all the guards and shit are fighting
You
in the
interrupt the door. You don't ninja dust, go back upstairs.
I
How
am.
crazy would that be if we got like 30 people together and someone just literally cast a spell where it's like y'all hate each other. Last person. That's.
I was gonna say, you're talking about the death fight. Like, this would be great.
But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I am gonna make an illusory chimney stack, big enough for the two of us to stand
Nice.
inside.
Bayor's like, impressive, most impressive.
Can you see through your illusion?
If you know it's an illusion.
At first, I'm like, you put it in a chimney! Oh, sorry, it's magic.
I'm going to verify.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they get to roll like a perception check against your spell DC.
But what I was getting at is like I know
If
they
I'm standing in here, can I see none of it?
right, but like I know like they see it and they can roll a DC for investigation. No, it's an illusion, but does that make it transparent? That they know it's an illusion. You know what I'm saying?
Ah. Oh. Ah.
That also doesn't mean you can't just stick your head out.
What's it called?
That
Silent
Jimmy
image.
has a
Silent
face.
image, yeah.
It's Jimmy has a face.
There's a child.
You guys could do like a gargoyle and then just like over your face.
If you see things passing
I mean,
through
you
it,
just take your
then
head
you
off
know
and
it's an
stick your head
illusion
out.
because
Looks
the
like it's part of
physical
the
interaction reveals it to be an illusion.
demon. Just
Otherwise, a creature that uses its action to examine the image can determine that it is an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check. If a creature discerns the illusion for what it is, the creature can see through it.
What it is?
Yeah, so silent image illusions can be opaque, so you can't see through them, but they can't actually block light, which is kind of interesting.
But since we know it's an illusion,
Y'all show up at the door.
Oliver has.
There are two mercenaries. The one you don't like.
I really need to figure out if I can pick you up.
yes.
Oliver
need to
will
try
kinda
that.
Look at him and go, "Hey,
He rocked, right? And as he's talking, the lead guard says, "We got a warrant to search premises." And he stops and says, looks at it, says, "I'll be right back." It's Richard. See the guy come out, ponytail, gray hair, and says, "What's this about?"
well, it's a warrant. You read it and you see what we're about to do.
And he goes,
Because I'm pretty
Alright.
sure we've got you.
"You can come on in."
Yeah, you're Richard, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, look up to like the lead. He's the one whose handwriting matches across some of the No, that's Dorian.
I was really hoping it was.
what were the initials on the dagger?
Oh!
Show me your fucking hand. Oh, that's what it is. You're one of the ones that hasn't cut out their tongue yet.
He just gives you a look like, "Is that a crime not to cut my tongue out?" And come on in, everybody.
No, it's just like that's really, really weird. Anyway, this shouldn't take too long. We are going to turn this place over because we're going to do a thorough investigation.
Well, don't make a mess of the place, but you're more than welcome to come on in and search.
Sir, it's a job.
Okay. I know it's a job. Alright. Yeah, y'all enter the building.
Yeah, we do. Can't keep us out, DM.
I had no intention. It just made it more difficult.
Rustle walks in with this.
Cool. It's an XP. Alright. Y'all make it in. Matthias is there. He goes, "Well, look at you." And then he stops and he looks at you briefly. Like, in your illusion, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And he just kind of... And he gives you this creepy smile. Like he recognizes something. And then he just goes back and says, "Well, this is yours."
Do you have anything incriminating on you right now that we could look at?
Absolutely. I have something. You want me to just give it to you?
You hear strip search from across the street.
Yes.
I was being sarcastic. I haven't committed a crime. That's why you're more than welcome. I'm not trying to resist.
Russell moves past and starts going to search various rooms.
By chance, do you have a very special coin that's very near and dear to you?
I'll look at that. I mean, I am a merchant. All coins are near and dear to me.
Yeah, but this is a really special one.
Yeah, he gets it. But he's just like, I mean, you're more than welcome to serve.
I would,
That is what the warrant allows you to do.
yes, so I would prefer you to set down your coin purse, take out each individual coin, and point to the special one.
I don't really just carry the money on me while I'm in my house.
Do you have a safe or a room where it is stashed?
Sure, I can take you up to the safe. I don't
Is the safe in the office?
Mhm.
No, not dang. A secondary officer goes with
Yeah,
these two.
Oliver will keep this man entertained.
He'll go up.
Or distracted.
And the dwarf follows.
He opens the safe for you, and there's a fucking stack of money in there.
Russell's checking everything else, looking for hidden compartments on the desk. He's opening drawers, pulling shit out. Like he's tossing the place, not straight dumping shit, but he's not being. He's being a cop about it.
Oliver would scan through, not touching anything, which seems a little probably bizarre. But he's looking for a coin that seems set apart.
When I say that there are literally like casino stacks of money
Yep.
in that safe. So from the front, yeah, none of them, they all look good.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna need from you. I'm gonna need you to individually move the stacks out, separate them, so I can.
So it's just gonna keep him so fucking busy. I'm loving it.
Yeah, so this is not how that works. You guys search. I don't want to tamper the evidence so y'all blame it on me later. Why don't you get one of your guards or you yourself do it? I'm not going to stop you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have Angel take over all of them. little butt boy.
What will be odd is he'll draw a dagger. He'll kind of squat down in front and he'll use the dagger to kind of move a thing of coins out, and then kind of go down the stack, and then I guess you can, because there's nothing incriminating, you'll I guess just be able to stack them back the way that you want them, and he'll knock it over, and then he'll go through.
Just look him in the eye.
You petty bitch.
He'll look at you again. He'll just kind of smile and he goes, if it speeds things up, well, it's bound to me. It won't bound to you.
Wait, say that again?
He says, while it's bound to me, it won't bind to you.
Insight fucking check.
Go for it.
So he's looking at Russell while he says
No, he looked at you and smiled when he looked at you, and then he looked back at you and told him that.
That would be a 12.
100%. He's an honest guy. I mean, obviously you have all the reason not to believe him,
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem like he's lying.
Can Russell hear him say that?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's too busy. He's focused on his other mission. Is he finding any hidden compartments?
Roll an investigation check.
Oliver is now distracted.
I know. I mean, it really. I'm not intended there to be one in this. So,
7.
but that doesn't mean that if you roll like a nat 20 or something, I'll make something happen.
I got 7.
God, please let knowledge guide the two officers.
Oliver now distracted, like kind of stops looking through the coins and goes, "Okay, so now that you know that I know,
You weren't really hiding it.
well, yeah, I'm gonna go ask questions. That's kind of part of what I'm supposed to do. So, like, it's pretty messed up.
Thompson? People say we're insane, but to me, y'all the insane ones.
Enlighten me.
The dwarf. Not wanting to blow up cover that's blown.
Got him.
We'll leave the room and start checking adjacent rooms.
Okay. What do you mean? Our task is clear.
What is that task? Because it,
We have to stop the evil before it takes over this realm.
like, you're the evil, though. Like, you
We
guys...
already had this discussion.
Yeah, but you're wrong?
That's what the truly pious would say, but doesn't mean I am.
So, truly pious means actually pious, and pious means, like, on the side of good. So,
Ben,
nope.
Rudy's over there
That's
like,
not how, like, words work.
that is how words work.
Mm-mm.
You have learned to believe something that's not true.
And you learn to believe something that's not true.
And we're at an impasse. But you'll see. in
So
time.
could you just like surrender and make this a whole lot easier for the good guys?
Can't make this easy for you. You're misguided and blind.
No, I actually see like you're not really
Keep
that...
digging, you'll find the truth.
Okay, so like this Andariel that inhabits your thoughts. Like, why did you guys fall?
That's a little personal. It is irrelevant.
But how's that irrelevant? Like, if you're called fallen, that means you fell from something, and usually falling is bad, unless you can get back up, which it doesn't look like you guys have gotten back up, because then you'd be back in the divine. So,
What makes you think that?
do you have anything incriminating inside your, like, premises?
I
Like,
do not. That's why I let you in so easily and quickly.
Russell's going to try to get into a room that a guard is already searching.
Okay.
He will attempt to get ahead of them, and in a hidden, but not so hidden spot they will not find it themselves, stash the dagger.
So it's going to be a sleight of hand versus a perception. I will say the guard itself, I'm going to roll at disadvantage because he's looking at his own area. But yeah. Okay. Warrington beats an 11.
23.
Okay, you beat an 11.
you guys, well, then never mind.
It's an 11 or a 17. So he doesn't see you plant it. And he's just looking.
And then Russell finishes up in that room.
Yeah.
Leaves the room to go continue searching other rooms.
Now, seeing as we're not going to see anything eye to eye here, because one, you don't trust me, and two, I don't trust you, would you at least just show me what this coin looks like?
No.
What a fucking ass.
I'm reaching here.
Help me. Help me.
Like when he says no, you're like, I'm just joking. Sure about that? I didn't fucking say that shit.
Yeah, so you said the evil that's trying to take over this realm. Can you be at least a little more specific? Like, is this the stuff that's happening, like, out towards the ocean? Because that's pretty bad. Like, I don't know about you, but most of the time, like, the people that are dead are supposed to stay dead and not walk up as, like, little husks of things and try to tear other people apart.
King, if you know, you'll know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay, so then I know. And that's the bad
Based
stuff.
on this conversation, I don't think you do know.
So then, by that means, that's actually the good that you think is purging the evil.
I don't think you would agree that this thing is good. That's how I know you don't know. So, even the most holiest of priests would think this is the absolute evil. Before I fell, I thought this was evil. Now I just know what I have to do about it.
Then why are those swords trying to stop you all?
Because it got in.
Because it got, but you're the ones that got in. So the swords are trying to stop you
Is that
because
what you believe? Is that what you were told? By who?
Other Fort Hill, trust
By one of the ones that served it?
serve it.
You see the dilemma.
Yeah, but it just doesn't make sense because you're wrong.
Why? Because
Spoken like a true religious person.
why? Because you've been told something your whole life?
No, not really. I mean, it's more what I kind of stumbled into and gravitated towards because it sounded true and is true. And
What would I?
I mean,
Gravitated towards sounded true and is true.
yeah, but so what?
We could use a person like you.
I'm sure you could, because then you guys would probably be more effective than what you currently are.
You don't seem to think we're effective. That's heartbreaking.
Are you? You're still trying to find something, and you
He's
haven't been
literally
able to
sitting in the chair now. Just
Yeah, like all we're just like kind of like leaned up against the desk, like arms crossed.
And shit.
Yeah,
Supposed to be searching, sir. Like your accent keeps changing. Yeah, I'm bad at accents.
Remember, I need you to be Pakistani, but don't make it racist.
but yeah, I mean, you guys are obviously looking for something that you haven't been able to find. You had to go outside your circle to find it.
Which is why I'm offering you a job.
Yeah, but when I
But you
was
just have
actually
to-
open to it, you didn't send your little agent over to give
You're
us.
not open to it because you still are bound by those silly little rules. Which
Yeah,
tells
so
me
are
you
you.
believe those stupid little people.
Stupid. Oh,
Little people.
oh, you make me want to punch you so bad so often.
Dwarf walks back in the room. You say stupid little people?
Changes.
Changes actually.
He's like, I don't remember.
Russell's sitting there like, I'm fucking trying.
He's like, I really don't remember you being that bad at that. To you.
What?
Everybody can speak each other.
There's a genuine confused look on his face when he's looking at you like, and he looks at Oliver and then back to you. Playing games as always. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So when I know, I'll know. You think what I've placed my faith in is silly.
When you find out what you truly need to find, you understand why you can't just advertise it.
Well, the only thing that would seem to make any sort of logical sense there is like a deity itself.
As he plays with his watch.
Well, that's the only thing you wouldn't want to necessarily go around advertising the fight because a lot of people like gravitate towards them, even the ones that are like less than savory, you know, like the ones that are promoting online. It's the
You're not
only-
getting any more on the subject.
I'm not getting what?
Any more information on the subject.
That
You'll
seems-
figure it out. You will figure it out. But
I think you're overestimating
That's
my
what you
ability
can,
to figure that out.
I think we will probably never have this conversation again. Because you're never going to figure it out. Unless you, join me.
Yeah, let's see, you're not giving me... Like, I feel I'm being pretty honest with you,
Roll perception.
but I don't feel you're being honest with me at all. Like, you're being vague.
You hear someone from the room you came from yell, "Boss, found something!"
And so it's just... It's a little frustrating. And, you know, maybe once I do figure it out, if I figure it out, how am I going to get in contact with you, or do I need to go straight to like your boss?
When you figure it out, we'll start working towards the same goal, and then we will probably cross each other at some point. Or at least one of my organization will.
Okay, and so if the opposite happens, and I find out that what you're supporting is actually truthfully bad, and you're just misguided, and you're another one of these cults that we gotta stop, then
Define
I
bad.
guess I'll actually get to hit you.
Define bad. As he says, define bad, the guards come in, and they tell him that he's been arrested for the murder of a guy called Zaduk Avenge.
Oh, so bad is when you murder.
The dwarf is standing behind Oliver where Oliver cannot see, but he's looking at him and he is a similar smirk.
He just glances at you for a second, and there's like a question on like. It's almost as if It's almost as if you did something bad to Bayor, and Bayor is trying to figure out why would you do that. But going back to you and says, looks like you're gonna make this take up more than the time that I would like.
Well, just don't commit murder.
I haven't murdered anybody.
Don't really believe you?
At this point, they're reading him his rights. He's being let out the room.
Yeah, Mahler's just
His
following
Miranda
behind and. Well, I mean, I guess we can let the judiciary system decide. I mean,
They're coming out now. What?
Besides the safe itself,
I was going to say, does it look like Rustle?
is there anything of immediate? Russell's just
No, roll me first an intelligence check.
Why is it gotta be an intelligence? So just a straight intelligence check?
Yep. You're trying to be a bookkeeper.
I got 4.
Okay.
I coin!
I mean, there's coins. You saw the bowl that Adrian.
Oh.
You saw the bowl that Adrian had advised. I mean, you don't have a way to tell if anything's magical. There's some fancy-looking weapons and stuff in here.
He doesn't think anything.
Okay.
He's just like, nope, this is not worth it. None of this immediately pops out as maybe safe to take.
True.
Everything in the safe is the opposite of safe, so
Get in the safe.
he's like, perfect. And Russell suffocates in the safe.
6 years later, he opens up with the bird skeleton in there.
You put yourself in suspended animation for a minute episode.
Anything else?
No, Oliver would
So they take them.
Yep.
There's a carriage out there. They go to the place, the jail area that's in the middle. Put them in there.
Oliver looks both proud and concerned.
Matthias doesn't look concerned at all. He just looks like
That's what's driving Oliver's
Can
concern.
you make a cloud with your magic?
Yeah.
You just fart magic up like I'm gonna go. No.
Stinking cloud.
No, my God. Can you move these things?
Sure.
Can you make it a cloud and put it on me and let me go that way?
That cloud's moving real fucking.
This freaking nope.
It's the fucking Nimbus. Just.
I can, it can only be within 60 feet of me.
Okay, understood. Sorry, trying to gauge our limits here.
Gotcha.
Because there very well might be a time when a cloud just needs to kind of hover over somewhere, and I'm just in a cloud.
Once they get to the jailhouse, Russell would be out of the carriage and then kind of just split off from the group slyly, and then out of sight, drop his guy's self, and then just be waiting nearby. for
Me
everyone
being
else.
one of the guards in this case. Hey man, where you going? We got to check in. No,
Oh, I got something to do.
I know we all take post raid shits.
Listen, motherfucker. Drop it.
Like, oh, okay, God.
Get some clam chowder in a bread bowl. Oh, hey, Margie. It's fucking the dwarf from Minnesota, man.
This girl just like, I'm done with this. We will make our way back to. Well, I'm going to be following them. We should probably go and engage with them after they get them all done up. Presumably, everyone else, like, other than like a fucking lawyer that's called, stays at the compound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm making sure that
I mean, how long do you stay and watch?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, presumably they're all gonna hang out and.
I mean, people do go and leave.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, it's not enough for me to pick Rooney up, take us over there in a cloud, get in there, and people aren't going to be in there.
Yes, the mansion will be occupied.
Yeah.
Actually, no. There's now more guards in there,
Right.
searching, and people are being asked to leave currently.
Right.
So actually, the people in there are now.
It's a city guard, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a quick survey to see if Decker's anywhere.
Not for this one.
Works.
Okay. Right. Anything else, anybody?
Oliver would finish walking Bias back to holding area and then realize it's his day off and just like, yeah, so I'm gonna go just do something else. Then he would like meander his way back towards the wide, hopefully running into well, one of the other three.
Head over to wherever they're at.
Russell would follow Oliver once he left the jail house.
Okay.
Your next song should be in the jailhouse now.
The jailhouse now?
Yeah, like, I'm in the jailhouse now from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That's what Matthias' theme song's going to be for probably about a day until he gets out on bail.
It's enough just that he's getting looked into. I think that's what the intention was. Make him uncomfortable.
You know, it very well might be. I'm just hoping that it serves the needs that we require.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, does anybody want to do anything else for the session?
Trying to figure out who Zev is.
Right.
Zudik Ganj. He was murdered about 4 days ago. And that was his knife that he owned, and people have been looking for his money. And Salvatore just had it laying around.
That's fine. Huh. Look, the thing is,
Where'd that come from?
yeah.
What a
Only
stupid,
Russell
what a
for
stupid
sure
thing
knows
to
where
keep
that
on you.
came from. And Rooney's probably got a pretty fucking good idea of like, wow, what a dumb piece of evidence to hang on to. A thing with the initials of the person who was murdered.
But,
You need a dagger.
Well, no, they're not going to release that information about that yet.
Probably didn't see the initials.
You can assume that there's something special about the dagger itself, partly because that dude was a mage. But outside of that,
Should we let him know it is done? Should you let him know it is done?
Yeah.
My
It ain't done yet. Is this Johnny asking?
This is Rooney asking Russell.
Privately?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about like we were all walking by, all walking by there looking for you. Yeah, like you guys gonna have this conversation in front of him.
we made it
Russell
4
punches
sessions
Rooney in
in.
the mouth.
Ah! Mr. Epstein.
Russell, no, just like kidding. Let's go. No way that fight.
Oh,
yeah.
Not yet.
I'm done.
But I thought the whole thing was that you got arrested.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Is Chloe at the office?
she's out. Job.
It is not finished.
Is Carmichael there?
I don't understand.
So what did they pin on him?
Pin on who?
You seem very
Matthias just
confident.
walked in. They got him on something.
Yeah, they found a dagger from a person that a dagger that someone owned that was murdered recently.
It seems a little shaky. Do you think it's gonna stick?
I mean, it's kind of stupid for the guy to keep it in his house like that, but I mean, apparently the dagger is a fairly potent one with magical properties, so it'd be worth killing for it. But
Is this person going to be able just to walk around, or are you going to hold him here until the trial?
for murder, no, he's going to stay locked down for a bit until
Okay.
someone can prove otherwise with the trial.
There's always a hero.
Where's Chloe at?
Get murdered in jail all the time.
Off investigating.
Scintillating as always from her.
Nothing. Probably don't let you have arcane focuses in jail.
But thanks for the information.
Who else is in the jail right now?
No, seriously. I mean, the jail is it
Big fortress in the middle, right?
located in this building with all the guards, and I mean, there are little like each
People get
district kind of has like its own like little jailhouse type thing
Do
where it has
people
one or two
get-
cells, but
Is it like a prison where people
No,
like
usually-
gangs and like we could get
It's-
somebody to fucking just
no. So
Sound-
usually the
sound
way it
very
works,
nice.
and back in these days is
shit talks the wrong person with the wrong tattoos and you just
really you only get one or two sentences, right? I mean, well, one or three. You're either gonna be fined if it's something minor, not a misdemeanor. If it's major but not worthy of the death penalty, you're assigned so many years of hard work somewhere, and they are carted off, and then they have to like work in a mine, a quarry, cutting down trees, whatever the case may be, and they're watched by guards day and night. If you have magical powers, they will try to strip you of those through magical means, and then put you there. And if you've done something worthy of death, they just put you there.
Sounds like the current justice system.
So it sounds like one.
It's just not a prison somewhere.
Yeah.
he wants
I don't remember the word.
he wants him out of the picture. Through means where it's
But
not
he was
clear
very
that like
specifically not like
it's clear that it is not like somebody got him or framed him or murdered him, like or assassinated him. He's murdered in prison, it's not assassination. Be a hard thing to pull off.
Y'all good?
That's it for now.
Alright, so when we get back for the next section, I think nothing's happening next Friday, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do a couple weeks of downtime, just little stuff like that. Then that time you're gonna figure out what it happened, like the outcome of this. And then we'll go from there. And we'll be ready for the next story element mission or whatever you guys want to do.
so I am good for next week. The week after I am not. And then downtime I'm gonna work towards Warcaster instead of the average dragon mark.
With that said, you're only going to be there for a couple weeks, so it's going to be a quick and short one. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, the 30th I will not be available, so I think that lines up with.
That does indeed.
Okay, so we'll be there next Friday, but the Friday after that we are off. Gotcha. Cool beans. It was fun.
Yeah.